welcome in. How are y'all doing today? Sorry, I was like about to press like to switch it because it was like at 0 seconds on the timer, but then I had to cough. So I was like, okay, need a few more seconds. But I'm just gonna cough into the mic a lot, so just be prepared for that. And welcome in, Chicano. How are you? Did you end up going to the tournament or did you flake? But Jimmy, thank you so much for the 16 months. I really appreciate it. And Coney, thank you so much for the 24. That is a lot of months. I actually can't believe it's been 2 years. That doesn't feel right. Sorry, it's gonna be. I will try to call it like to the side because I know it's loud. Vancouver Flakes on that one. Honestly, Vancouver Flake is. I mean, it's not the way to go, but like, I'm not gonna encourage flaking, but like, on some things it's fine. I think. Like if it's like a one-on-one plan, it's kind of rude. But like if it's just like a like going somewhere, then it doesn't really matter. Um, But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Also there was a huge bug on my balcony, but it's like there's like a little like a like a plant thing, and it just got like rolled across because of the wind. That scared me. It's like huge. But yeah, anyone have any fun plans this weekend? Um, got the new COVID shot. There's a new one on Thursday, and then I was having chills and fever all night, so I couldn't sleep. So finally, last night I slept again, felt so much better. I feel that. I feel that. When I got my first COVID shot, I was like, I literally like was so like achy and feverish like for so long, or like for like one. I think it was like a night or two, and it was like really rough. But I had real COVID a couple of weeks ago, hence the cough. So I felt the real thing, and the COVID thing is like just a taste of it. But yeah, it's yeah, I feel your pain. I'm glad you're feeling so much better. They let all the local scubs win sometimes. That's true. That's true. You don't want to just like dominate all the competitions all the time. I'm sure you would have like destroyed them if you had gone. Technically, it's been 20, it's been 23 months since the first month to the sub is the 0th month. That's true. That's true. But surely you didn't sub on the first day you were here. You're pretty frugal. I'm sure you like waited. Get Spidon to eat it. True. True. I mean, do you think Spidon eats other bugs? Do you think Spidon eats bugs, or do you think Spidon eats fish? It's the new one that allegedly updated for 2024. Honestly, I just wait for them to text me. They usually just text me and be like, "Oh, like there's a new shot. Are you like eligible for a shot?" And then I'm like, "Okay," and then I take it. But I haven't had one. I had one earlier this year. I can't remember. I had one. I had my fourth one um sometime in the last year. So because I had it when I was here, like living here. So I don't know if I have a new one. Maybe if I'd gone in the 2024 shot, then my COVID would have been so intense. Because I had 4 shots and my COVID was so really rough. Um, I've been keeping up to date on. Oh, sorry, I just read that. You've been playing Genshin and did some farming for your lawn. Oh, okay, okay. That's exciting. Are you pulling for any of the upcoming characters? I'm I'm just trying to finish up. I'm just trying to finish off my Linny because Nuvula is coming out very, very soon. So I need to finish off Linny. He's almost done. I just need to send it one more time. Um, and then I need some artifacts, like a couple, like maybe like improve like 1 or 2 pieces, and then I'll be fine. Um, Stay away from Chicano. He's not vaccinated for anything. That's true. That's true. Everyone should stay away. If you had gone to the tournament, you would have won, but also given everyone a sickness. It just came up within the last 1 to 2 weeks. That's when I had COVID. I could have used it. No, no, no. Um, well, I guess I don't know if we have it yet here then. I haven't gotten any information. And Sana, thank you so much for the 30 months. Welcome in. How are you? Um, have you started school yet? But does your school start next week? I also Venti, but I'm at 1K and I have 4 face. Get the Zhongli. Yeah, I highly recommend getting Venti. I love Venti. I'm a big Venti like advocator, but I know a lot of people don't. No, a lot of people don't like him, or like they don't see a use for him. I'm sure I understand. But Venti is a great pull, in my opinion. Wonder if it's start doing in Tokyo. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't know who exactly like where he's going when, but yeah, I saw it did land in Japan because I just checked Instagram this morning and he like posted the like he was in there. He was there, but that's literally all he posted. Like he didn't post anything else. But I think he must have just slept right away. So he should be waking up soon and probably like going out and exploring the world, which is very very exciting. I hope he posts a lot of photos on his Instagram, but we'll see. um, you're missing the fun. I know, I know. I bet Isat will have an amazing time in Japan. I know he's going to um, Tokyo. I think he's starting in Tokyo, and then he's going to like Osaka, Kyoto, and then I think going back to Tokyo at the end. So I think he should be like exploring around Tokyo today. That's very exciting. I talked, sorry, I talked to him a couple of days ago, and like I was like telling him about like the food yesterday. He had a pretty good list of food, but I had a couple like extra things to add, and like I was like, let me know if you need anything. I was like, I'll have advice. Um, we doing good. I'm glad to hear that, Sana. And welcome in. Hello, Jimmy. I'm glad to be back in action. Except when I talk a lot, I cough a lot. So like it's just like I feel fine. I feel fine. Like I don't feel sick at all. It's just like when I talk when I talk, it just like sets off my cough, I guess. Which is great. Which is great because I love talking when I stream. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Jimmy. I just got back from Italy last week. Oh my gosh, what did you do? How was it? When I was in Italy, I went to Verona, and it was very, very beautiful because it's like on this like lake, Lake Garda, and it was so pretty. But I hope you had a great time. You're jet setting around too. It's your last trip of the year. You've been a few places this year. It was so hot and so crowded. Where in Italy? But yeah, when I was there, it was so hot. I was dying. It was like 35, 36 when I was there, so I was like dying. There's a huge tournament in Florida right now. It's called CE Otaku Weeb Fest. That sounds like a weeb fest. We don't know anyone like who identifies with otaku, right? I don't see anyone. um, and welcome in, Jay. No, Maestro, I've never seen that. um, but I hope you're doing well today as well, Jay. I'm doing pretty good. Florence. Oh, Florence. Oh, okay, okay. It was packed. It felt like NYC. Really, in September? I guess like it's still summer break in Europe in September. So like yeah, that's I'll keep that in mind. I don't know. I guess it's like a really, really big tourist destination, huh? Um, but yeah. I hope you had a good time, like regardless. Oh, you're gonna change your handle to weeb, Kana? No. That's not the way. You're gym weeb. Oh, so you're like a weeb for the gym. Like you're like, wow, the gym is so cool. And you only watch like sports animes. I see. We spent a week in a castle in the middle of Tuscany in this tiny village. It was not crowded there, and it was nice. Oh, that sounds really cute. That sounds really like picturesque. Um, I've never done a vacation like that. It was not crowded there. It was nice. Did a few days to Pisa, etc. From there. That's cool. That's cool. Have you been to Italy before? Or was that your first time? I sure watched Hajime no Ippo. That the fighting one that you talk about. The gym is perfect. It's so clean there, and the people are so respectful. It depends. Doesn't it depend on what gym you go to? But I've never like set foot in a gym, so I have no idea. No, I actually do think I need to like work out outside of Pilates because I didn't go to Pilates for um, well, I skipped 1 week and then I was like sick during that week, so like I just like didn't move. So then like going back to Pilates, like last week was like okay, like I was like kind of dying, but like this week we did like only abs for like 15 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, I'm dying. I'm like I thought I had made progress, but I feel like I lost it all like in like 2 weeks. Is that possible? Because I felt like my abs are fine, but then like this time I was like, oh, it's like actually dying, you know. It's not actually sore right now, but I mean, I'm just not using them right now. Michi's non-weeb loved Genshin and Pokemon and dances to K-pop. K-pop has nothing to do with weeb. What do you mean? um, but yeah, I would say Genshin is kind of weeb. But it's pretty mainstream also, you know. It's like it's about as weeb as like watching like it's about as weeb it's about as weeb as like watching like Attack on Titan, you know. It's like very mainstream. It's a boxing anime, right, right. Um, but I don't think Pokemon is weeb. Like I really don't think Pokemon is weeb. It's so mainstream. Like if they play on like Western TV, like come on. It was my first time to Italy, and yes, your last trip of the year. You did a lot this year. You did. Um, I'm very jealous. That sounds like a great time traveling. Um, I would have expected you've been to Italy before though. But yeah, I thought it was nice. I thought it was nice. Um, were you out of town or just hosting your friend nearby? No, no, I was here. I was here. It's all good. Um, I was a Vancouver tour guide. You know, I didn't go anywhere. Especially during the week I was sick. I didn't go anywhere. Literally didn't go anywhere. Um, Gateway Weave. Yeah, Genshin might be Gateway Weave. I started watching these Genshin challenge runs, and the guy who makes them is really funny, but like he's such a weave. Like there's so many like literally like every song in the video is like an anime song, which I don't know the song, but like I could just tell it's an anime song. Um, but then like um I'm starting to like understand references. I don't think it's good, you know. Like I should stop watching this guy, but like he's so funny. Um, Genshin is weeb for the people who refuse to accept that it's Chinese and call it Japanese. Well, those people are just wrong. Like they're not it has nothing to do with being a weeb. They're just stupid. Then the people the weeb people in Gen you can identify the weebs in Genshin, and like the people who are just like play it and are not a weeb. Um, I would say it's like people who are like, oh, Japanese VA is like, you know, they're like very like weird about the Japanese, like using the Japanese VA. It's totally fine to use it, but like the way they discuss it is like a sign. And then also like being very like about the like fan servicey stuff or the weird like sus anime anime kind of trope stuff. Being like very just like either very desensitized to it, or being like, oh, it's not weird, or like even like defending it and like being like, oh, this is good or this is normal. That's when you can tell like so if you're way too deep into like weebness, you can't even see like how weird some of the stuff in Genshin is, you know? So like that's how you can tell. And welcome in, Reiki. How are you? How are things? Um, have you been listening to what is it called? Killing Me Good? Jiho's Killing Me Good. She released the English version. I listened to it once, but I was like, it's kind of the same. I was like, it's kind of the same, so I didn't really care. When all the K-pop workouts that Michi does has some Abju. I was, I'm trying to get back on the dance learning train. Don't worry. And then I'm trying to learn. I was like, oh, I want to learn a boy group song. So then I was like, oh, you know, Dynamite on Just Dance is supposed to be very easy. Dynamite is a very easy dance, right? But then like I was like trying to learn it, and then I was like I'm like the moves look easy, but then like when I do them, I don't look cool. Like BTS or like the dancers on Just Dance, they like do the same like the moves. Like I'm like, oh, that's easy, but then the way they like hold the carry themselves and like the I don't know, they just look cool. Like they just like cool and like masculine. And I just like can't do it. I just look really weird. So I'm like trying to learn it, but I'm like it doesn't. It's really hard for me. I just don't have that energy. I think I'm just like standing not in the right way, you know. What are the big sights to see in Vancouver? There's a bunch of things. It's mostly like nature stuff, like pretty views, the ocean, like beaches, mountains. There's a lot. Um, Listen to a lot of Killing Me Good indeed. Nice. I'm glad you're doing good, Reiki. Yeah. If you're in too deep with weebnies, you can't see the weird like. There's a lot of like very anime trope kind of things in Genshin, and like if they just like totally think that's normal, then it's like one thing. The English version somehow sounds more Korean than the Korean one, does it? Like I realized when I was listening to the English one that like the Korean one is like a lot of English anyway, so I was like whatever. Like it's the same. You chip the thingy that you put in your Joy-Cons. Chip the thingy that you put in your Joy-Cons playing F-Zero 99. The thingy that you put in your Joy-Cons, like the sidey strap thingy? Is that what you mean? You chip that? What's F-Zero? Is it racing? Were you playing very aggressively? And welcome in, Monk Chiu. How are you? All the guy K-pop groups do a lot of punching and thrashing in the air. They do. They love like kicking. They love kicking as well and like jumping in the air and then jumping, kicking at the same time. They love those things. And welcome in, White Knight Gamer. How are you? And welcome in, Ali. Perfect timing. Were you summoned? Were you summoned by Yana? Hope you've been well. Captain Falcon from F-Zero. Yeah, every time I know who that is, Chicano. They're jumping and popping, they're jumping. True. For a long time, I thought that song was saying they're jumping and hopping. And then I was like, that's the same thing. Like, what's the difference between jumping and hopping? But it's popping. Yeah, so the K-pop, the boy groups do a lot of jumping. And then like, sorry. And then like, they also like, yeah, they do a lot of. I think I'm trying to like pinpoint what's making it so difficult for me to learn the boy dances. I mean, they are like harder a lot of times, but like I think it's like footwork as well. It's not very common. I think female girl group dances are much more like arm movements. Like there's a lot of arm movements, and then there's also a lot of like hip movements, right? So then, like, I think I'm just, like, used to doing those because I mostly learn girl group dances. But I'm not as comfortable dancing using my legs, you know? Like, they use their legs and they use their feet, and it's, like, not the same. It's not the same. We never played Smash Brothers. Not really. I've only played it, like, a few times. I probably played it, like, I think my cousin had it growing up, and I play it sometimes, but in like recent years, like Smash Ultimate, I think I've only played it like once. I don't know all the characters. I know Sans is in it, and I can, I think I can name some characters like, um, Kirby and Pikachu are in it. Taekwondo black belt is required for a male K-pop star. You know who? Actually, there's a female K-pop star who does have a Taekwondo black belt. Somi has one. And then she did Taekwondo in one of her videos, in a recent video. And I was like, dang, she's cool. They do chop very nicely. Yeah. I gotta practice my chopping, that's why. You won your first F-Zero 99 race? Is it so the racing game? I don't understand. Who's Captain Falcon and why is he racing? The thing you put in your Joy-Cons make it a control. Oh, the thing I never use. I've never used that once in my life. What is the point of it? Well, why won't you just use your Pro Controller? I don't really get it. It's like Tetris 99. But F-Zero. You race 98 other players. That doesn't make any sense to me. You're racing 98 other people? In Tetris? Okay, I don't get that. I'm just gonna Google it. I'm just gonna Google F-Zero. F-Zero 99. F-Zero 99. Oh, it is a racing game. You race 99 people? That's so many people. Whoa. It's very pixelated. Is it really old? It's a battle royale racing game. Oh, is this your new hobby? It's a 99 game. Like, it was made in 1999. What does the 99 mean? Or is it just the amount of people playing? That's a lot of people. I would hate to be 99th place in you know, like, it's already bad enough being 12th place, you know? Imagine being 99th in a race. I'm very, very bad at, like, car racing games, so, like, I think I would definitely be 99th. So frustrating because you bump into everyone all the time. You take damage. What happens if you take too much damage? Do you just like die? 99 too many. You want it to be 0 people? And welcome in, Comica. You'll be happy to know they got your Breath of the Wild copy signed by Zelda herself. No way. She even said the well-known line at the end. What's the well-known line? Wake up, Link. That one? What's Zelda's most iconic line? Link, wake up, Link. Open your eyes. Is that it? What else did she say? My best place on Tetris 99 has been third. Oh, let's go. Let's go. You race 99 people in Tetris. You crash out your limit. Whoa, that sounds intense. Imagine if you could do that in Mario Kart. That'd be exciting. But I went to an arcade. And I did like a racing, like the racing game on the arcade, and I was first actually. So maybe I'm good when it's like an actual steering wheel, you know? Except for the Wii, like you know the Wii Mario Kart with the steering wheel, I'm really bad at that. But like not the motion control one. May I ask, do you really remember? Ah, okay, that one. Sorry, I was thinking you were thinking about the end of the game, I was thinking about the beginning of the game. But you said the well-known at the end. Okay, that makes more sense. If it is Raru, that's true. That's a good one. That's a good one. And you have Grand Prix, which are 5 races with points. If you crash out at the end of them, any of them, you're just dead. Oh, there's permadeath? A permadeath racing game? Wow. That's pretty intense. Wow. What has everyone else been playing? I haven't been playing anything except Genshin. But it's like literally me all the time. I'm like, oh, I need to like utilize my PS5 and like play more games. But I'm like, I play Genshin. I'm like, wow, like I'm tired. Like I did enough, you know. I don't even play like Wild Rift these days. Versus 2 is still first. No, there was other CPUs as well. Like, it was like me, my friend, and like 10 CPUs. Okay, so I was first out of all of them. It's like Mario Kart. You've been playing Street Fighter 6. Wow, what a surprise! What a surprise! I should use my PS5 to play Street Fighter 6. It's time. I should bring my PS5 to my mom's house. Speaking Genshin, I'm so hyper recently. True. Me and Sana have like opposite tastes in men. So like, if there's like 2 Genshin husbands, and like we're like gonna choose the opposite, because I only have eyes for Neuvillette. But maybe that would change when we're gonna meet recently in the game, and then we're gonna like break out of his prison or something, you know? But like, what if he beats up? What if he beats up Child? How will you choose if Risley beats up Child? Because he's like the warden and Child's in jail. Like, what are you gonna do? I haven't been playing Quake at all. Only F-Zero and Pogue. Whoa, you're reformed. Reformed. You've been breaking your own law of not playing Fortnite. Oh, okay. Have you got any battle royales, Ricky? Do you have a favorite? Have you bought any skins? I'll take. I'd rather play Fortnite than Quake. I might too. I don't know. I think Fortnite would be easier to play because I did try playing Quake with Zirconian, and I think it's hard if you're not used to it, and it's very loud. Very loud. They play loud music. You've been playing Civilization 6. Very boring. I mean, it's not boring for you if you're enjoying it. It's definitely not my type of game. I'm not a strategy gamer, but I know a lot of people really like it. Recently is literally Vi. No. No, I'm sorry, but Vi is hot. No. I can't do too much of a judgment on Recently because I just haven't like met him in the game, but like his look is not my style, you know. He looks too edgy, but like not in like the kind I like. I don't know how to describe it. He just doesn't appeal to me the same way Neuvillette does. You'd have fun killing the bots who went the same route every time. True. If only real people did that. You just like camp them and then like kill them. If I want to try, now we play almost every night. Wow. Never played alone though. Past tense sentences. Wow, let's go, Ricky. But yeah, I'm glad you're having fun playing Fortnite. I guess Fortnite is still probably pretty popular. I don't know much about Fortnite except that my like brother played it like a lot. And I watched Alex like stream it like a couple times, but I just don't really know what's going on. It does look nice though, to be fair. He's hot like Vi. Debatable. Debatable. And have you seen his skills? I know he's like Hazel. Like he just like Hazel. He just like he's an animal and he just like punches stuff. Um, but I haven't watched the trailers yet. I'm gonna watch them on Monday. I should have watched them on this Monday, but then I didn't. I forgot. I haven't watched any of the new trailers. Like I haven't watched the 4.1 trailer, the Racing trailer. I haven't even watched the Lenny trailer. And then also Nouvellette. So I need to. I know Nouvellette just came out like recently, so I'll watch them all. Let's play Red Dead Redemption 2 because I want to be a cowboy. I actually think I would enjoy Red Dead Redemption 2. I love games where you can just like the world is very realistic, you know? Like I can just like go around and like I can just go around and be like a normal person and like I love games where I could just like it's like a life sim, you know? I can go and like I don't know, buy food or like you know, just doing like normal things. I like it. I like it. I like games like a fleshed out world where it feels like a real place. Um, you haven't bought any skins? They want me to wear some. I just get the gifts. Oh, what? Did you get anything good? Who's in? I mean, like everyone's in Fortnite, right? Like you can get so many things. Nouvellette soon. Yeah, I'm gonna get Nouvellette. Like I'm gonna build my Lenny till not this Monday, but the one after, and the one after we're gonna pull Nouvellette right away because I saved my gems. I saved my gems so we can just get him right away, and then I'm gonna like I'll have him. I'll have him. I'm so excited. And then I'll have enough for Chlorine as well. It's an exploring game at heart. Yeah, yeah. I heard the open world is very elaborate and very nice. Like I like games like GTA as well, where you can just like drive around the city. Like you could just like it's like a very like fleshed out city. You could just like drive around and you could like do stuff. You know, I like it. But I haven't finished GTA 5. I started it and then I got stuck. Like I was like, it was too hard. I'm not good at it. I played it when I was like playing at my mom's house and my brother was watching, and then I was like, you know, the very first mission where you race Lamar, like you like race Lamar, and I like failed it like 6 times, and I was like, oh my god, I can't do it. Why can't I race Lamar? And then like I finally beat that, and then I like there's that mission where like um you play as what's his name? It's not Trevor, is it? The guy Michael. You play as Michael, and then like your son like gets stuck on the boat, and you have to like chase him down the thing, and then like shoot the things, and then like get on the boat or whatever. I could not do that. I don't know why I'm so bad at GTA. I think the cars drive too fast. I just need to drive. I have to drive quite slow. So I don't like just like completely crash my car. Yeah, 75 pity, and I've guaranteed, so I won't wish until recently. Oh, you'll get him for sure then. Dang. You're on 75 pity too. Dang. I thought you just pull like whatever you have to wish. But I guess that's how you go to 75 pity. So my free wasn't just farm artifacts and talent math. Yeah, I don't know what he needs. What did he have a new set or is one of the sets now the one he uses? I should probably like make sure I'm keeping those. But I don't. There's only 2 sets right now, right? Like the one with Lenny and then the other one. It must be the other one then, right? I've actually got good ones with those, but I don't know what he like scaled off of, so I don't even know what I want to keep. Um, They got me a razor like guy and a blonde with glasses like me. Okay, okay. A razor like guy. Okay, okay. I don't know who that is. Did they have just like generic I guess they must have just like generic Fortnite skins and not just characters. Um, that mission was fun. Yeah, yeah. I'm just really bad. I don't know. I'm just not used to it. Um, it's a normal and charge attack one. That's Lenny's. You mean the brown one? That's Lenny's. Is there more? Is there more though? I don't know. I mean, of course, there's a Fontaine artifacts as well. Let me look up all the artifact sets they have in this patch. Because there's the normal and charge attack one. The second set is like the 2-piece is like skill damage bonus. So maybe there's a different artifact set though that I just haven't farmed yet. You also got to 75 because I wanted. Yeah, I think you're combining 2 of the names. It's a Fremine. Like Fremine, like ET, like it ends with ET. And I think you're confusing with Lynette, who ends in TTE. You know GTA 5 is a decade old. Yeah, yeah. So maybe I shouldn't like be like, oh, it's like hard to control, you know? It's weird. You're not good at French? What do you mean? You are French. Yeah. Yeah. It's not the normal charge attack one. That's Linny's. Um, so it must be the other one in the set. Do you know what he scales off of? It better not be HP, because I have so many good crit artifacts. Like I have like crazy crit artifacts for the second set, because of course I'm farming for the other set, and then like I'm getting only good pieces for the one I don't want. But I guess if I'm gonna use both, that's fine. Unfortunately, it is HP. I haven't been keeping those. Okay, I'll start keeping them. I'm gonna like farm that set like crazy though. Anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Cause I've been farming it for Lenny. We'll see what he needs. But yeah, I mean HP, I guess. Checks out. Lenny, my Lenny's almost done. My Lenny's almost done, Maestro. His weapon's at 90. His talents are 777. And I was testing him out a little bit, like without too much, and he does like 20k charge attacks, and like sometimes his skill and like his skill and burst and stuff does like crazy damage. I wasn't really quite paying attention because he's not done, but like I think he can do like a lot of his numbers are crazy. Lenny's like unbalanced, honestly. But like I mean he is balanced because he just can't use like reaction. That's why he's so strong. But his numbers are crazy. I don't need to hydrate redeem. No, I don't need to hydrate redeem. I hydrate on my own. I want to hydrate extra, you know. Recently, I mean, I don't know about new, but oh, I don't know. No, I don't know. I'll look up Nuvula and what set he's gonna use. If he's gonna use that second set, there's only 2 sets right now. So maybe recently we'll have a new set released, or Nuvula will have a new set released. Not sure. And welcome in Red Mist, Hot 17, guessing you're a carrot. I love 17. Yeah, I love 17. How's my sleep? Oh, my sleep was pretty good. I stayed up a bit too late last night, but I like slept in a lot, so it's fine. How was your sleep? I logged in Genshin a few weeks ago to see how things are going on. Just ended up walking underwater to break the game and logged out. Nice. But now you can go underwater for real, you know, Fontaine. You have no PC right now, and you're not. Oh yeah, okay. I see a cigarette on my balcony, and I do not smoke. Someone clearly dropped that. It's like people are so annoying. I swear. Like, I have my windows closed, so it's time to rant about people. Like people like smoke on their balconies, and then they drop their cigarettes off the balconies. And there's like literally like they keep sending out emails saying like don't do that. Like 1, it's a fire hazard. Like don't do that. And then like 2, like it like lands on other people's balconies. Like what are you supposed to do? And then like just throw it away. Like what are you doing? Like it's so annoying. It's so gross. I just want to encourage you to drink water in general. Yeah, I am. Do not worry. I hydrate a lot. Getting better than last time I told you. You slept 7 hours. That's a pretty good amount of time. I'm trying to become Quan and be underwater. True. I ever smoked a cigarette? No. Give them all after it's Christmas. I'll just like throw them out. Like, surely someone who's smoking can just like their ashtrays, you know, get them out. Because she's like, why do you think she's coughing? Don't spread lies. Although like after I recovered from COVID, I went downtown and like so many people were smoking, and I like inhaled so much secondhand smoke. And I think it actually made it a lot worse. Like I think it like really like that day I was coughing so much. So don't smoke, you know? Like what if people are like have asthma or just had COVID? Like they're just gonna cough a lot, you know? Um I've not vaped either. I haven't smoked at all. Once in a while I will post for a cigarette for a photo. Because it's fine as long as you're not smoking it. Um Fair enough. But you don't need to have it on the photo, you know? Like, what's the point? What's the point? These days, it doesn't look cool, you know? It's just like, I feel like these days, like, or like like, um, no, but I think like a lot, like these days, like, I think the, the attitude towards cigarettes has changed a lot. Like, I think a lot of people don't really think it's cool anymore. Because like I think like it's just like more and more awareness, like more and more awareness towards like the risks of smoking and stuff like that. So now people don't like, which obviously depends like where you're from and the culture and stuff like that. um People still smoke quite a bit in Japan, but definitely not as much as like back in the day, obviously. She bathes Shin Namyeon's steam. True, true. That is the one thing I will, the one smoke. It's not even smoke, it's just steam. um It appeared we went through almost a pack a day. I recommend it because she takes 10 minutes, also expensive. Yeah, it's terrible for your health. And it's expensive, I'd presume. Yeah, it's not good for you. Although I'm pretty sure the people who smoke know that, you know? But I think, like, I don't really know people who smoke these days. Like, I think it's pretty uncommon. Like, maybe, like, I know, like, probably like growing up or like in school or whatever. Not growing up, sorry, like not when I was kids, but not when I was a kid, but like when I was in school, like I definitely knew like I knew like one or two people who like smoke cigarettes, like not even, and then like a lot more people like smoke weed or like vape or something like that. But I don't think that many people smoke cigarettes these days, which is good, I guess. Um, yeah, so that is a lot. That is a lot. Just smoke one pack a day. But I don't have good stamina anyway. I don't have good stamina anyway. I need to actually right now I'm like terrible like even just like walking like short distances like walking like 15-20 minutes. Like I'm like my legs hurt. Like I like right now I'm like very weak. I think it's just because like just because I was sick. Like I was like very very sick. Um, so I think it's just like recovering still, you know? Because there's no way you could lose how much like you could lose how much like I was never like I was out of shape to begin with, but like there's no way I got it like less than that much by like being sick for like a week. Fucking sick in 2020 days kind of sucks. I know. It's really not cool. Um, we don't smoke. We tried it once and didn't enjoy it. That's true. That's true. It's better to just not. I think it's probably like an acquired thing. I don't think anyone enjoys their first cigarette. I presume, but it's better to just not get to that point. You know, like why why do it? There's only downsides. Um, and welcome in color eyes. Drink milk. Will that help me? Will it make me stronger? I don't. I'm lactose intolerant, but I have oat milk, and I take calcium supplements. So basically, same thing, right? You didn't enjoy your first coffee, so I can confirm that. Okay, true. Yeah, coffee, of course, of course. Yeah, first cigarette, first coffee, first beer. Yeah, but yeah, I would say coffee is significantly less harmful, so I guess that's fine. But yeah, I'm like I'm like now I'm like I love really really bitter coffee. You know, like I like as bitter as coffee as possible. Not as possible, sorry, but like I like a pretty bitter coffee. But I don't like beer. But I know that's an acquired taste as well. Still not as harmful as cigarettes. You know, it's in moderation. It's fine, of course. Eat greens, of course, of course. I eat lots of vegetables. Don't worry. We eat veggies and fruit and veggies. You like coffee and beer from the start, really? Wait, did you never have like a sip of beer when you were like a kid? And you were like, ugh, what is this? You never had that? Or like coffee or something like that? Yes, soju. Fair enough. Fair enough. You did and you liked it? Actually, some kids do. Some kids, it's like, oh, like a lot of parents like want to give their kids like a sip of a beer when they're like young, right? And then they're like, oh, like they'll taste it and they'll think it's gross and they won't want to try it again. But like some kids like actually like it. Like some kids will be like, ooh, this is good. And like it's like you never know. You never know. Like you might give your kid like a sip of red wine And then you'd be like, and then they're like, some kids like, to most kids like it would taste really bad, right? But like some kids actually like it. Fun fact: the tournament I won was at a gamer bar, and you're drinking the whole time, but you still won. Let's go, let's go. Your muscle memory beats out your your like inebriated reflexes. You still sips from your dad's coffee. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I started drinking coffee, like I started going to like Starbucks and stuff, like when I was like 13 or something like that. Um, I don't think I ever drank like just normal coffee until I was probably like, I don't know, like 15, 16, something like that. 256 is very hard while drinking. Don't recommend. That's just like a PSA for like drunk driving. Like like hey, like Street Fighter 6 it's harder because of your like slowed reflexes, so don't drive, you know? That could work. That could work. You high scored in Burnout Paradise. What is that? While very inebriated, it can happen. It can happen. um you don't drive? Fair enough, fair enough. Not everywhere you need to drive. It's like it really just depends on the place. I drove while I was showing my friend around. I drove like, I normally fill up my tank, and it's like I fill up my tank and it's like 300, 400 kilometers, something like that. That like how far the how far the amount of gas can get me. And then like I usually fill that up like every 2 months, like maybe like 1 month, but usually like 1 to 2 months. Um, and then like this month, like I literally filled up my tank twice. Like I actually drove so much. Like I drove like a lot more than I usually do. But it's actually fine. Like I don't like when I was younger, I definitely like did not like driving, but now I'm like so used to it. And like I really need to be like, it's really not the like I like for example, like to drive to my mom's house it's like less than 30 minutes, but to take if I took transit it would probably take like 2 hours. So like it's just not a very efficient to only take transit. You actually like ace the races magical, you're in the zone. Could happen, could happen. Once I had a once you had a epilep- epileptic crisis while you're driving in Far Cry 3, so you probably caught like get a seizure driving in Far Cry 3, so you probably crashed that one. Were you okay? Are you okay? Were you okay? I mean, I guess you're okay now, but like that's not good. I think in moderation, but one too many, your skills definitely start declining. Yeah, I mean, like, but if you're just having fun, like I'm assuming you're like not like, not like, oh my god, like it's not like you're like in the final season of an anime and you're like, I need to win this competition. Where it's like $1 million, on the line. Um, yeah, we're just concerned, Ricky. We're just concerned. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you're just having fun, like if you're at a game or a bar, like of course you can drink. Just don't drive. Just don't drive while you're intoxicated. But I don't think I should have to say that. um, and welcome in Peppa. Where's your dog? I stole it. I'm sorry. No, I don't know where your dog is. We're epileptic from 2013 to like 3 years ago. Oh, really? It could just go away? Wow. Well, I'm glad you're not epileptic anymore. That's scary. Um, my student drove, so I was like, yeah, nice, nice. That's the way to go. Let's use your tournament tournament winnings to cover your tabs for free drinks. Let's go. That's a great prize for winning. That's great. That's great. I'm glad you had fun. Maybe you need to I mean, I understand. I can't really like I can't really say anything like, oh, you're like, why don't you go out and do that again? Because I totally understand Vancouver flaking to stay home because I also love staying home. I also love staying home. Like I love going out and doing stuff for sure, but sometimes I'm most of the time I'm like, why? Like why? I have more fun at home. Like it's fun. It's nice here. They're like, you come back next week. Aw, it's okay. Just go back when you feel like it. Although sometimes, like if you go out when you don't feel like it, you still end up having a good time. especially if you're very prone to like being a very homebody. But like also like um I don't really go out and do stuff here, but I have a lot of like I like traveled this year and like and my friend visits, so like I think that's like enough for me. It's enough for me. Um be good now, but he did fall off the chair and woke up with body pain. Oh. But like yeah, that's scary. That's scary. Um it's pretty far away. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't even know if we have a gamer bar here. But I don't think I would go. I don't think I would go. It doesn't seem like my thing. But I don't know if we have one. I went to the arcade, which I didn't know existed. Um, I think we have like a couple arcades here. But that was actually quite fun. But they didn't have taiko, and I was like, why the hell you guys don't have taiko? Like, how could you have an arcade with no taiko? So that's upset. Um, it's in Bellingham. Oh, that's so close. Yeah, that's like in between. Um, but yeah, that is pretty far then. If you're going from Seattle to Bellingham, it's a bit annoying. I might play too. I'm like going places that are far. I did enough this month. I'm like I sightseed a lot around Vancouver. I did a lot of things, so now I'm ready to just like sit at home for like a few weeks. Like I'm gonna sit at home for a few weeks. Um, from October, my mom's going to Japan on October 10th, which is like literally like a little over 2 weeks away. So I need to like go stay there anyway. Oh, I need to like pack. I need to pack. I need to get my like I need to get my a suitcase for my mom's house. I need like a big suitcase and then like bring all my clothes to my mom's house. I think that's the plan. Oh my god, I need to bring so much stuff to my mom's house. It's annoying. What should I bring? I'll bring my Switch. We'll see. We'll see. I remember my cousin's boyfriend went to my house to check how it was, and after watching the PC with the keyboard on the floor and the monitor, in the with a weird black screen, and said, "Were you losing?" Oh no. Um, that's a. And they were like, "Are you okay?" They're like, "Are you losing?" And welcome in insomnia. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? You touched grass for a week and now you stay in for half a year. Honestly, yeah, that's literally it. I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. I don't really have anything else I have to do for a while. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna like work on holidays, save all my vacation days for. Um, I need to figure like. I mean, obviously, like it's a bit too soon because like my mom is going to Japan like next month, so then I'm like, when am I gonna go to Japan next year? But then my mom hasn't even gone yet, so I should just let her go first, and then I could try to coordinate with her again. Um, but yeah, I have to. I'm gonna dog sit. If you guys don't know, from like the 10th to like the 30th. Um, it's like so like I'm gonna go stay at my mom's house, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna like stream. Like I'm trying to figure out like what days I'll stream and like when I'll come back and stuff. I have to figure that out. Um, and I know I still gotta improve my English when you struggle with my comments. I mean, to be fair, Rick, you're talking about something quite complex. Like talking about medical things is really hard. Like I can't do that in Japanese very well either. It's a very like specific. It's a very like not just like a normal conversation, right? Um, and welcome in, Kai. Have some cool links. Thank you, thank you. I will take the cool links. Um, Another thing I was thinking about because October is coming up is Halloween. Um, I'm trying to decide what I should be for Halloween. Um, and like, yeah, I'm trying to decide what to be for Halloween. I don't. Anyone have any ideas? I was looking at like the cosplay site I normally shop at, and they do have Zelda and Link, but I'm like, do I even want to do like, do I even want to do like Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda, or a Link? Like, I feel like that'd be so like normal. Like, it's such a like I've done Zelda like many times, and like it's not really that different. Like, she just has like a dress, like a different dress, but like And I haven't even played Tears of the Kingdom like recently. But I was trying to figure out like what I would even be and like what like I was like what is even like what is even like relevant? You know, like because I want to do something like maybe like not like not necessarily like trendy or anything like that, but like something like kind of relevant to like stream or like things I'm interested in, like not just like something random costume, you know? So I'm trying to figure out what I want to be. I feel like Genshin would be good, obviously. I could stream. Halloween's on a Halloween's on a Tuesday, so like that is like a weekday. I could do like a Genshin stream that day or something. And I really want to cosplay. I had a few ideas. I wanted to cosplay Wanderer, Wanderer, but his cosplay is so expensive because he has this like huge hat. I'll show you what he looks like. But like he has this huge hat, and the hat is so expensive. Like no matter where you buy it from, because like it's so big, right? Um, but I never cosplayed like a male character, so I thought Wander would be fun. But it's so expensive. I'm like, it's not. I don't even know if it's worth it. Like, 'cause he looks like this, and he has this big hat, right? And the hat is so expensive. Like literally on the cosplay site, the hat is 60. Like it's almost $70 just for the hat, and then I have to pay for the costume as well. And it's like together, together it's like probably like over $200. That's true. You could use it for redeems. It'd be so. Imagine just putting the hat on for the redeems. That would be pretty. Okay, you have a good point. You have a good point. And I wanted to cosplay Kaya because Kaya is my main in Genshin and has been for a while. But on like the okay, so there's like a cheap costume site and then there's an expensive or no, sorry, there's a cheap costume site and then there's like a better costume site, but the prices are not that different. So like the Kaya costume is available on the cheap site, but it will be it's on pre-sale now. It will be available on the better costume site, and the costume quality is like twice as good. And it's like not it's like pretty much the same price. So like I don't really want to get the costume on the cheap site because it'll be like unless it's only available on there, like I just don't want to like why would I pay the same price for like the costume that's like much poorer quality, you know? So I want to wait till the Kai's costume is available on the better site, but it's not yet. It's not going to be yet. But the Wander costume. Oh, sorry, that was a very loud cough. Go drink water. Um, but yeah, the Wander costume is available, or I could be Paimon. It's like the your main companion in Genshin, and that'll be kind of fun as well. It might be more like lighthearted costume for for Halloween. Um, or I don't know, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not. I wasn't like I was thinking. I was seeing the Zelda costume. There, like the site. One of the sites was like, "Oh, the Zelda costume is on sale," so I was like checking it out. But I'm like, I'm not really that into it right now. You know, like I don't know. Are you guys still playing Tears of the Kingdom? Like, I know I haven't been even like watching Tears of the Kingdom content or anything like that. I haven't even watched the speed run yet because I was like waiting till I finished the game to watch the speed run. But then like after I finished the game, I kind of lost interest in like Tears of the Kingdom in general. So I was um, I don't know. It just like didn't. It wasn't as like I think Breath of the Wild just like really stuck with me. I wanted to keep playing it, keep playing it, keep playing it. But like I have literally no urge to go back to Tears of the Kingdom, which is kind of sad. But fair enough. It's fair enough. I barely touched the game after finishing the main quest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's just not as like I don't know. It's probably different for everyone, but for me, I didn't enjoy it as much. I really didn't enjoy the game that much compared to Breath of the Wild. Like Breath of the Wild is still so good for me. Tears of the Kingdom is no more Barbosa. True, there was no. Maybe that was it. That was the reason. It just no more Barbosa at all. Um, yeah, I have my games here. That's why I'm looking. That's why I'm holding this. Because I literally like I went to play Pokemon Sword and Shield, right? And then I like opened the case. Like I have all the cases behind me, right? And I opened the case, and then I was like, "Where's the game?" But then I forgot that I literally I haven't like changed my Switch game in so long that I just like forgot that I had this like I put all my games in here. I was like, "Oh my god, where did I put the game?" I was like opening all the cases. There's no games in it. I'm like, "Oh wait, this is great." Um, yeah, I found it in here. My first experience was great for me. I'm not enjoying it after finishing it, like with Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is like about it. Maybe because it's too similar to Breath of the Wild. It feels like we've done everything, especially for like, like a lot of us have played the heck out of Breath of the Wild. Like we just like milked it dry, like every last drop of like things you can do in there, we did, right? So it's like maybe it's just because of that. And Tears of the Kingdom is obviously it's much expanded upon Breath of the Wild, but it's still a lot of the same stuff. So maybe that's the reason. Did Nintendo come out along just to release an extension of Breath of the Wild? Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. But if a DLC came out for that, then I would definitely play it. Yeah, I don't know. But I can't think of any other costume ideas except for I mean, I guess I could do Pokemon as well. I have a Nimona cosplay that I haven't worn yet. Um, that'd be good as well. Um, or I could just do Genji. Maybe I should just let people vote on like. But is there any like Larry cosplay? I just have to buy like what is the suit gray? I have to buy like a gray suit and then hold like a briefcase. I just like a salary man. That would actually be a good one as well. And then put like bags under my eyes. I think that'd be great as well. Let me write these down, and then maybe we could do like a vote. But I kind of want to include some that are like, not games, like something from like a show or movie or something like that. But I don't even know what I would do. Like, I don't even know what I would do. Okay, so one, Wander, Paimon, Nimona, Larry. I feel like everyone will vote for Larry. I mean, Larry at least will be easy to do. Like, even if I can't find find like the exact costume, it's just a suit. And it's probably not a big. Larry probably does not wear an expensive suit. Malcolm and Adam, the cosplay delayed Forza Horizon 5 a year. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. I mean, a lot of games have been delayed, but it's better it gets delayed than it releases in a terrible condition. We should cosplay Nana Osaki. That sounds like a anime character. I can't cosplay an anime character. You know how many weebs will come in Chicano if I cosplayed if I dress up as an anime character? You know how many weebs would show up? I don't want to deal with that. I can't handle the weebs. But it needs to be like a show or movie. It needs to be like a show or movie that like is not. Here's Siren. It needs to be like a show or movie that's not anime. She's not a very popular one. She's alt, so it'd be easy. True. Oh, sirens, sirens. But I do want to have like more like I don't know. For a while, I was like only wearing black, but right now I'm like, oh my god. But for a while, I'm like, I haven't bought clothes and I bought some new clothes recently, but I only bought like a few things. I only bought like 3 things, and then like I feel like I'm at a crossroads. I don't know what I want to wear. I don't know, like I don't know what I like right now. I just like haven't been super into fashion recently. But I think I just need to like be inspired. Need to be inspired. The crap, she has cool clothes. Okay, more weaves than already show up. But right now the weaves are in hiding. Like we don't. They're not like openly being weaves. But like if I dress up as an anime character, like I feel like I'll get like a lot of like weird Japanese and chat and stuff like that. I just don't want that. I just don't want that. So it needs to be like a show or movie that's not anime. But I don't watch anything. I like don't watch anything. I need to. I don't know what I can like do. Nana Osaki. I see like pictures on. Wait, she does look cool. She does look cool. She's very like punk, not punk rock. I don't know what's the thing. China's coming in going Ohio. Exactly. Exactly. I don't want that. I wouldn't be able to handle streaming. I wouldn't be able to like survive a stream, you know, if people kept doing that. I wasn't a weeb here for 2 years. Exactly, exactly. You're still not a weeb, Ricky. You just you just like if you're a weeb, just hide it. Repress it. Repress it down and then like I need like a weeb like like conversion, you know? Like I just need to like I need a weeb therapy, you know? Like I help people not become weebs anymore. We're just confused. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly, Ricky. But do you guys have any more Halloween costume ideas? I don't even know what I want to do. Um, I guess a Mario movie came out this year, but I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it, so I don't know if that applies. And welcome in, Bunny. How are you? How are things? Um, need that SMT goodness though. That's fine. That's fine. You can have some. You can have some like JRPG interests and stuff like that. You know. You just can't go too deep. You just can't go too deep or be weird in chat. You know. But yeah, welcome in, protagonist. Hope you're doing well. You got the big six. I've been resting a lot today. Oh no. I hope you feel better soon, Bunny. I also was sick recently, so I feel your pain. Get lots of rest, drink lots of water, and I hope you feel better very soon. Um, I had on Takamaki keychain on my bag and she broke off finally. Oh no, on. Wait, didn't you have two? Didn't you have Ryuji as well? Did he not fall off? He was stronger. I do love On. If I was gonna cosplay anyone, any JRPG character, it would definitely be On. Actually, you lost Ryuji too. You found On. I mean, it's kind of like it's just like Ryuji to get lost. It's like in character, so that's fair enough. But I do love On. Um, what else? Oh yeah, no. If I was another JRPG character I would cosplay is Aerith. I would love cosplaying Aerith. Um, but like what am I trying to say? Isn't the oh no, the remake is coming out like the remake part 2 is coming out like next year, right? It's not anywhere close to Halloween. But yeah, I do love Aerith as well. But my hair is not long enough. My hair is not long enough. I would need to grow it out to do Aerith. Or just get a wig, I guess. um On's no more school clothes are sick. On's just cool. I love On. Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, yeah. But not Tifa. I'll never cosplay Tifa because her outfit is like maybe if I have like crazy abs. Like maybe if I like continue my Pilates and I get like crazy abs, I cosplay Tifa. But her skirt is like it goes so low. So like if you don't have cool abs, like it just doesn't I don't think it'll be right. You'll cosplay Reno. It's time. It's time. Um And it's just because of the hair. Makoto from Persona 5, that's true, that's true. I do have short hair. But I don't like Makoto. She's too, I don't like Makoto. In order, a Persona 5 character that would cosplay would be On. Like, by far. Like, On, like, only On in my eyes. But number 2 would be the girl from the DLC. Or not the DLC, sorry, the girl from Royal. Like, you know the girl with the red hair from Royal. I would like her too, but she's kind of like annoying. I don't know. Sorry. She's kind of like she's too like timid, you know. But On is like my girl. Like I love On so much. Speaking of abs, have you lost your washboard? Like yeah, I actually have. Because like one, you know, one of the main like um things to do around like or one of the main like best things about Vancouver is the food. So I was eating a lot to be fair. And then also I didn't work out my abs for a long time because I was sick. So then I don't think you could see I don't think you can see my abs anymore. But I'm just gonna eat healthier in a bit. But I feel like once you like start eating unhealthy, it's so easy to just like stay eating like that, you know? I'll get back into it, don't worry. And welcome in Pancake. How are you? Nishizawa. Okay, that's her name. That's her last name. Um, Honest means Doji. If we ever do a joint cosplay, it should be on and Ryuji. I feel like that's like our dynamic. Like it would actually fit so well. The thing is, since you only got the story from watching a stats playthrough, there's story content you missed from Yoshizawa. Well, that means I just have to get to it by playing 100 hours. Um, but I guess there's more to her. But I just don't like her like demeanor. I guess I just have a certain preference. Once you keep a good habit, once it's slippery slope. It really is. It really is. I think it was just like. I think that's just like. Um, but like I'm also very like my habits are like very very like instilled in me. You know, like I'm very like um I'm very good at like eating sweet stuff and like a lot of moderation. I think I'll be okay. Like it's just very very ingrained in me. Um, but yeah, it's what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say. Oh, although like to be fair, I thought I would lose so much weight because I was like when I had COVID, I didn't eat a meal from like I didn't eat a meal for like a week. Like I literally ate like so little for like a week. But I think it's also like my body wasn't burning that many calories. So it's like um I guess it didn't end up I really thought I would lose weight. Like I was like, "Oh my god, like I need to like make it up after I like gain my appetite again," but it was actually fine. Um, but to be fair, I was eating like quite a bit when I got my appetite back because I was like, well, I need to eat all the Vancouver food, you know. Um, but yeah, I think it's fine. It was fine. There's a reason, but I totally get it. Yeah, it's just well, I mean, it's not that I don't. I'm not saying like oh, it's bad writing. There's no reason. Um, but like I just don't prefer it. Like even if there's a reason, like it doesn't matter. I just don't prefer like that kind of personality. Cause like for example with like Aerith, she's kind of like timid and like nice, but she's not like I don't know. I don't like shy characters so much. Going back to working out after COVID was hard. Did you feel really weak as well? I feel so weak. Like I just don't feel the same. Like especially my legs. My legs and my ass. Like I just feel like very weak and I feel like I have very little stamina. Um, it's the worst when you lose taste and eat noodle. No, 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 no. I didn't lose taste that much. But to be fair, like um stuff that had like lighter flavors, I was like sometimes didn't. I think my taste is like lessened. But I could still eat. I could still taste most things, which is fine. Um, you're having chips and energy, an energy drink right now. It's okay, Sana. It's okay, Sana. Just eat some. Yeah, I know you eat vegetables, right? Greek food is pretty healthy. You're fine. You're fine. Um, oregano chips. I tried those, right? I think those are pretty good. You never had COVID? Keep it that way. Keep it that way, yeah. Yeah, I got easily out of breath, which is a disadvantage when you run. Yeah, yeah. Like especially like right after COVID, I found walking and stuff even difficult. Um, but yeah, it's hopefully it comes back because I want to get back into dancing. I really wanted to do just dance this week because it's like it's not too hot and like I have time tomorrow, but I really don't think I can do it. So I think I'll just ease back into it. You do eat veggies, yeah. I trust you eat veggies. You seem like the type, you know. So energy drink chips is fine, and you know. Present me the tub of cookies and cream ice cream. Absolutely full. I just don't have that like I just don't have that like when you give me like ice cream, I only eat like a small amount, and I'm like, oh, that's enough. Like I'm like, oh, I don't need more than that, you know. But some things I definitely eat more of, but like I don't know. It just like I think I just have a small appetite in general, so like it just kind of like I think and for me it's very hard for me to continue eating when I'm full. Um, I've been told COVID just totally weakens you. I feel that. Like I feel very very weak. COVID really messed me up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, honestly like I mean, I obviously like I didn't think like, oh, like COVID is nothing or anything like that before I got it. But like I didn't really like I just had I just I just had the impression that I was like, oh, like I'm young and I'm healthy, I'll be fine. And I am like fine. Like, I'm not like I don't think I'll have any like long-term issues or anything like that, but I was like it definitely like affected me more than I thought it would. Um, Towards the end of August, he unfortunately got COVID, but it wasn't really bad. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Um, if you start eating ice cream, you go into a feeding frenzy. Whoa. Oh, I see, I see. Can you like I don't know, I just don't even think I could eat like a whole thing of ice cream even if I tried, you know? There's some things I can definitely eat more than I should have. Um, one is one thing I really like eating a lot is like I think like I love Tim Tams. You guys know Tim Tams? They're so good. I can eat, but like even for me, like a lot is like four. I'm like if I eat four, I'm like wow, that's a lot, you know? Or like something I don't have often is like chips. I don't usually like I don't usually go for chips. Like if it's like a like a what am I trying to say? If I have like a choice of snacks, I don't usually go for like a savory snack like that. But like it would be like for me like a lot of chips would not be that much. Like I feel like I'm eating a lot, but it's not a lot. Um, I'm sure you demolished carrot cake. True, carrot cake is really good. Oh, when I went downtown, I had I'll show you. I had a carrot cake loaf, and it was so good. Where is it? I guess you can't really see it well. Look, a carrot cake loaf. I forgot to post it, but it was very very good. It's from a bakery here, not the whole loaf, it's just one slice. But it's from a bakery here called Purebred. Purebred is so so good. And then I went to the airport, and there used to be a Starbucks at the airport, but there's a Purebred there now, and I was like, no way, Purebred is the best bakery. It's so good. But I was like so happy. So next time at the airport, I'm gonna go to Purebred. Um, I got TikTok about a girl who got addicted to eating carrots. She ate a kilogram, kilogram of carrots a day. Oh my god. I wonder if that's like really bad. Surely it's fine, right? Is it really, really like? Can you overdose on like vitamin A? You can't really overdose on vitamins, right? Like surely you're fine. Um, but it's I don't know. Um, we had to go to a meeting during recovery from COVID. But I did the right thing, which is wearing a mask. Yeah, I mean like I was able to leave the house in like a week or something like that. I tested positive on I think it was Wednesday, and then by next Tuesday I was like negative, so it was actually fine. And the government says you only have to quarantine for like 5 days. But I mean, obviously, if you have symptoms, stay home. But like, um, if you're like recovering, that's fine. Um, yeah, it's really really good. If you ever come up here, go to Purebred for real. Your skin goes orange if you eat too many carrots. But carrot addiction is actually a real thing. If I was gonna get addicted to any vegetable, it would be carrots though. Carrots is my favorite vegetable. So I think that could happen to me. But I don't know if I can eat 1 kilogram. That's a lot. But surely that's like a way better addiction to have than like gambling or cigarettes or drugs. Like, like carrots. I don't know. But is there any? I mean, I guess you don't want your skin to be orange, so that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Um, Trump must eat bad carrots. Isn't his skin just like a tan? Cause like I was like his skin is very orange. Isn't it just like a bad tan, like a bad spray tan? But surely he can just get a better tan, right? Like I don't know, what is he doing? Or does he have like a medical condition? Do you like onion? That's my favorite. Okay, true. Onion is so good. Onion is so good. But that's not like I don't just eat like raw onions or like onions on like their own. Usually it's like in something. But like um there's like if there's onion pieces in a dish, I'll eat them on their own, something like that. But I would never just have just onions. Um Like I feel like I could eat one like an apple, like an onion like an apple. There's no way. There's no way. Try it. Try it. I'm sure. Just give it a try. Wouldn't you be like crying though? Like 'cause it's like a raw onion. Maybe you could like boil it so it's like soft, and then you could eat it like a onion. If your vegetable is cucumber, you put way too much cucumber in your salad. Cucumber is the one up there as well. Like if I'm just eating raw veggies, I think carrots and cucumbers are ones I would eat on their own like that. No shot. Trump, Trump has ever eaten a carrot. Man eats nothing but McDonald's. Really? How is he alive? He's so old. Is he really that unhealthy? Surely he's gonna have like a heart attack. You don't think it's 10? You blame carrots? There's no. He's eating 1 kilogram of carrots a day. But okay, I think if he was eating 1 kilogram of carrots a day, I feel like people would like. I feel like it would be like a report on it. Like people would notice. Onions are nice, but too much onion upsets their stomach. How much onion is too much onion? Cause like I don't know, with like Asian dishes, most like Japanese dishes at least have onion in it. But, like I also have like onion in my fridge, but like I don't know. I normally put everything together in a meal, but for some reason I have to eat cucumbers separately. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it's the same result. I do eat raw carrots with hummus. Yeah, I eat raw carrots and cucumbers with hummus. It's good. Um, you know how Koreans make lettuce wrap with Korean barbecue? I see one where this dude uses part of an onion instead of lettuce. Oh, like you cut the onion in half and then you like peel out one layer and then you like eat meat with it. That actually might be good. That actually might, I don't know. I mean, it is raw. I don't usually eat raw onion. If it was cooked, if it was a cooked onion, that would be really good. It would actually be really good. Um, Eating a boiled onion like an apple sounds a lot more gross than eating a raw onion like an apple. Yeah. I mean, I feel like just like a boiled, like a wet onion just sounds kind of gross. I don't know. Um, I don't think it doesn't sound right to me. Um, yeah, you're right. I guess I wouldn't boil an onion unless it was in a soup, I guess. But technically, if you make like miso soup or something like that, or like a soup like that, the onion would be boiled. I put like half an onion on my dinner is too much onion. Okay, but eating half an onion at once is a lot. Like if I use half an onion for a dish, then usually that dish lasts me at least 3 to 5 to 7 days. Put like meat, garlic, and gochujang and devoured it. Honestly, that sounds good. That feels fine. Onion soup is yummy though. We use onion a lot in food too. Oh, let's go, let's go. See, I knew there's a reason I like the Greek food. Did you say you don't like tomato? Yeah, I don't like raw tomato. Tomato on its own, I don't like it. That's like my main one. You put half an onion when you're cooking for yourself. Me too. Me too. Half an onion is like many portions for me though. Like if I use half an onion to make like Japanese curry, that's good. That curry is gonna feed me for like 5 days. So it is half an onion, but it's like spread out. I could probably eat half an onion. But like if you cook like Japanese curry with like one onion, that's like way too much. Um, use whole onion in curry. But then like okay, the problem is the problem is like um you're like, okay, this is like this many ingredients and this many ingredients. And then but then you add them all up and it's like so much food. It's like I use like 1 carrot, so much food. 1 potato, so much food because you like it's not just like that much potato, that you're eating. It's like there's like 5 other ingredients and you're putting the same amount of each one in. So it's like it ends up being like 5 times the amount of food as you think. Um you probably eat more in one portion than I do though, Chicano. Like you probably like you probably can eat like twice as much as I do at like one portion. So it's like you probably make more food than I do. Um, you love tomato sauce and tomatoes, but Bloody Marys disgust me. Yeah, I would not eat a Bloody Mary. Wait, there's some like really gross cocktails. Like some of the stuff is like really gross on it. I'm like, why is that in there? Um, especially curry. Yeah, curry's good. Got a Lyric Up a family party to go to. I hope you have a good time, Maestro. Take care. Use a whole onion when you cook for 2 people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it's like multiple people, I use the whole onion for sure. But yeah, for always with myself, I just save the half the onion for later. I often have half an onion in my fridge, you know? Yeah. I made I made I need to cook curry next, I think. I'm kind of craving curry now that you guys said that. But I have I have kimchi stew. I have kimchi stew right now and it's like I have kimchi stew right now and it's like not flavorful enough. Like I think the kimchi was just like not that kimchi. The kimchi was just like not the one I bought it's like not strong enough. So then when I made kimchi stew with it, the kimchi stew is kind of like weak tasting. It's like really annoying. I added more like chili flakes in it, but like that just makes it spicier, not really like more kimchi flavor. I want more kimchi flavor. So I think I need to buy like a kimchi like soup base, because I posted that in the Discord. Then Holly was like, "Oh, I have like a kimchi soup base you can add to like give it more flavor." So I was like, "Oh, I'll do that." But next time, because I don't have it right now. You can fry eggs. Let's go. Let's go. What's your favorite way to fry eggs? Um, and welcome in future. How are you? How have you been? You didn't even use basically dictate, but whoever's closest to expiration. Honestly, same. Honestly, same. I'm like, how long has this onion been in my fridge? Has it been like over a month? Okay, I should probably cook it. You know, that's how it works as well. But that's actually how I eat the food in my fridge. Y'all like spam and eggs and rice. When I say y'all, you're not included. I'll address you through Cody if I mean you. But you know how I feel about spam, Chicano. I don't like spam either. Not because I'm vegan, but because I don't like spam. You made kimchi once. I wasn't feeling it, but that was years ago. Might change nowadays. I think it might be more of an acquired taste because it's fermented. There's not a lot of fermented foods in the West, so I think it's like you know. But if you, but you might um like eating kimchi on its own is one thing, but you might like a dish with kimchi in it. You know. You also don't like spam, but your dad loves it. Um, I think it's too salty. It's too salty and like weird tasting. But everyone keeps telling me you need to have the one with the reduced salt. So maybe the one I had like a spam musubi once, and I was like, oh, this is gross. Um, but maybe I just haven't. I just need to try the one with less salt. Like the reduced sodium. Yeah. Cause like I like lunch meats and stuff. So like maybe I wouldn't have a problem with spam. I don't like lunch meats. I like lunch meats and hot dog and stuff like that, which is like questionable meat as well. So like it should be fine, right? You'll need spam when you eat spam musubi and you like it. Yeah, I tried spam musubi once. I didn't like it, but maybe I just need to try like maybe they used like the full salt spam because I thought it was way too salty. I was like that's so weird. But I have to keep doing that. Your brain keeps reading the word spam as a verb. Oh no, oh no. Um, I only had a spam a few times. It was okay, but not something I would eat a lot. Yeah, fair enough. But some people just really like it. I have a lot of Chinese friends and they put like spam and hot pot and stuff. I just never just into it. Just learn what spam is. Feel is it Cody? Yeah, if we're having like a debate, about like eating meat versus not eating meat, I would not put spam like in the equation. Like I feel like that wouldn't represent my side very well. I'd be like, like if it was like, oh, like the reason I like eating meat is like. I don't think most people would be like, okay, spam is like the pinnacle of eating meat. Like, I don't think that's right. Um, But maybe you could like defend it, be like, surely they use like the parts of the meat that like often go unused, you know? Yeah, like I loved canned meat. There's like canned chicken and stuff as well, right? It's like gross. I don't know. I don't know if I can defend that. I don't know. I might have to side with Draconia on this one. Better learn to like it if you want to be Hawaiian. Oh yeah. Does Hawaii have a lot of good vegan options, Draconian? If you're gonna move there, you need to surely they eat a lot of fish because they're like surrounded by water. You know? Like what do they eat in Hawaii? You like canned fish? Don't at me. Oh, I like canned fish. Um, it's also like I love canned tuna. I love cooking with canned tuna as well. It's good. Um, nothing wrong with canned fish. Lasts a long time in your pantry, so you don't have to eat it. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And it's just a pantry decoration. Isn't it worse to have it and not eat it? You know. Canned tuna is coated. I miss it. Oh. Do they make a vegan canned tuna? Surely that's like cursed. Although I heard like some like vegetarian food that's like kind of like, you know, like chicken nuggets are like kind of questionable meat. You know, it doesn't really taste like meat. I heard like vegetarian chicken nuggets like are you can really not tell the difference. But I still have never tried like the Beyond Meat and stuff like that. Like you got it, but just for looks, so you can show off. Like I have spam in my closet. Um, how about canned chicken? I've never had canned chicken. um, Vegan meat is definitely questionable. Has so many additives. Yeah, I feel like I like to eat a lot. Like unless it's like snacks. For the most part, I like to eat like whole foods. Like I like cooking with like stuff that's not too like processed, I guess. But I do eat processed foods for um like snacks a lot. You do lunch canned tuna a lot because I'm in Brazil, but just because I can't cook. Fair enough. Fair enough. Canned tuna's good. Canned tuna's good. A good tuna sandwich is actually real good. I'm kind of craving that now. I should make some. I don't like a lot of deep fried foods. I don't eat a lot of nuggies. Oh really? Deep fried food is so good. Like a good like tempura. Yeah. But yeah, I don't eat deep fried food that often. But there's a surprising amount of deep fried food in Japan in Japanese food. Um, for food that's supposed to be like very very healthy, there's a lot of deep fried food. But I guess it's like more like healthily deep fried um, than Western food. It's not like coated in batter. It's usually just coated in like potato starch or something like that. Do you eat the tuna right out of the can like a cat? You like open the can of tuna and Ricky comes running. You can hear it. Mix it with rice and salad. Nice, nice. Um, Ricky rises and eats tuna and salad. Ah, okay, okay. I see, I see. That's his daily routine. Um, yeah, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. There's a lot of good tuna dishes though, like canned tuna dishes. There's a really good Korean one. But it's like a spicy tuna. I like making that one sometimes. But I like a good tuna salad, honestly. I think that's usually what I go for. Wait, there's a lot of easy things you can cook. Just do like we do. I'm not even a good cook, Ricky, but like I just know how to cook like I just learned how to cook like a few like easy things. I just make it and it's like not that good. Like it's not like really it's not like really amazing tasting, but it like tastes okay. You know, it's fine. And it's like food I like, you know? So it's okay. I want fish now. I wonder what my mom made for dinner. Yeah. I wonder what my mom made for dinner. I can. It's fine to. It's fine to. Yeah, yeah. Um, Miju's dishes are mid tier at best, but they look pretty. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I like take a picture of it, but it actually tastes kind of bad. Like, okay, it is not just okay. My dishes never taste bad. Okay, it doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste like it's not like wow, this is really good. It's like it's fine. Like it's like edible. It's like no, it's not. It's more than edible. It's like it's okay. Like it's like this is okay. It could definitely be better, but like it's not bad. You know, like I'm not gonna like I don't dislike eating it. So which is like, but it looks nice when I take a picture. I'll definitely try learning something someday. Yeah, yeah. I mean, do you eat out a lot, Ricky? Like, do you get like takeout or restaurants a lot? Um, all my food is possible. Exactly, that's how my food is. Like bland kimchi stew. I know it's so bland. Why is it so bland? It just like it's just not right, you know. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to make it like taste better. I was like, it's just something wrong. It's like, um, that's about as far as that goes. Yeah, it looks. I mean, it looks good, which is what matters. Isn't the look of it half of the battle? I missed what you said. Oh, I asked if you like eat out a lot, like if you eat at restaurants or get takeout a lot, or if you just, just eat like tuna at home. Kimchi is packed with flavor. I think okay. I don't think it was me. Maybe it was the kimchi. Maybe I just got. Maybe I just like. Maybe I just like. Um. Maybe I just got like less flavorful kimchi. Like I need to buy a different brand or something like that. You know. You can go a long way in life from looks. If you wear glasses, you look like a genius. That's true. That's true. And you're saying you're not very smart. Is that what you're saying? um. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, my food. It's not like anyone's gonna taste my food. You know. So like I just post on Instagram. Everyone's like, "Wow, that looks good." I'm like, "It's not that good." That's fair enough. Um, made you rinse the plate whenever kimchi? Maybe I did. Maybe that's what happened. I didn't wash my kimchi though. I think it was just the kimchi I bought. It was bad. Um, I just borrowed food from my dad's place and eat it eventually. I'm not staying for long, so fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I eat good food like half the week because I go to my mom's house and I bring home enough food to last me for like. I bring the food home to um for like 3 days. So I actually do get good food enough, so it's fine. You just gotta cap about the flavor. It's amazing, even though it's bland. No, I can't lie. I can't lie. But I guess people will never know, you know? It's like food in ads, it's all cold and undercooked, but it looks great. Yeah, shoot. Or it has like they like put like paint on it and stuff to like make the color right. Or like there's like not food in it, you know? They do that stuff often. I just make my food look photogenic, you know? And people make sandwich with just mayo. What do you mean? Like bread, mayo bread? Is that what you mean? There's no way. There's no way people are making sandwich like that. Um, I mean, I think a sandwich is a nice, easy thing to make at home as well. Although the sandwich ingredients these days are very expensive. Has like meat and veggie, but as a sauce they choose. Oh, I just do butter. I don't like sauce that much. So I guess I don't even like mayo, so I just use butter. You can't attack white culture like that. It's true. It's true. They're like a protected culture. But if I get a sandwich outside, I don't like. I just do whatever they. But okay. I was at Subway. Well, I was at a food court and there was a Subway, and I watched this kid. He was like 8. I watched him order his sandwich. Okay, and then so the sandwich was the like it was a Subway foot long, right? Um, it was a foot long, and he gets like shredded cheese on it, right? Like the cheddar or like mozzarella shredded cheese on it, and then he gets it toasted. Okay, so it's the bread has the cheese on it, and then they add chicken nuggets. There's like chicken nuggets along the row, okay, along the sandwich, and I'm like, okay, like what's going on with the sandwich? And then he asked to add lettuce, and then nothing else. Like it's just like shredded cheese, chicken nuggets, lettuce, sandwich done. And this kid is like, this is my sandwich. I was like, what is this kid doing? Um, I guess like I was like shocked. I was like, what is this sandwich? Norwegian word for sandwich really translates to butter bread. Yeah, butter on a sandwich is normal. It tastes good. Trust. I'm like a Scarlet Violet sandwich. True, true. I was like looking at that kid. I was like, oh my god, that looks like what Alex would eat, wouldn't it? Except like I think Alex wouldn't. I was gonna text them about it, but I forgot. I should ask them what they think about that sandwich. But yeah, it's like I think Alex would make that sandwich, but without the lettuce. You actually like butter and sandwich? Yeah, butter and sandwich is good, and especially like mayo is like mayo is like too mayo for me. You know, I don't really like it that much. Um, can I tell y'all something? What? Is it gonna be a really weird take? Knowing Alex would probably eat all the parts of the sandwich separately. They would just eat the chicken nuggets. Um, when I was a kid, your snack would just be bread with butter and salt. Why salt? Um, like, isn't the butter already salted? I mean, my friend was thinking about opening a gamer bar, but like a really good one. What defines a really good one? Because it tastes better? But isn't the butter already salty? I've never tried it. I don't know. Maybe it's good. Oh, you buy unsalted butter and then you add. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like here, like the default butter is like salted, unless you're baking. Um, but yeah, if it's unsalted, just add the salt. Salt and butter is just good. Salt is just good. No, 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 no. I wouldn't just eat bread with salt. Like, sorry. Salt is good. Like, salt makes things taste better, but salt on its own, nah. I don't know. One that's more niche. I feel like they're kind of all over the place. Like, what do you mean? Like, what's the one that you go to? Like, I've never been to one. I think usually they have like. I know some might have like PCs, but I don't think that's very common. I think most of the time they have like just like consoles and like arcade machines. Um, I guess that would be fun. I don't know. I don't know what else they would have. But it's like messy. I don't know. I've never been to one. Actually, I have no idea. Um, but I guess if you could make like a niche one, that'd be cool as well. As long as there's enough people. I don't know. I don't know anything about opening a bar. I don't have any advice. A few days ago, my dad called me and said, like, I'm reading here on some site. It says that soy sauce can kill you. It says because it's salty. Like, if you just had like a liter of soy sauce, you would die from like too much sodium. Like, sure. I mean, you could just die from salt too. Gonna make this gamer bar look like an Apple store. What? What do you mean? Oh my god, wait, I saved this Reddit thread. I saved this Reddit thread about like the pettiest reasons why, like the pettiest reasons why you wouldn't date someone. And then someone was like, oh, I knew someone who wouldn't date people that have an Android. I was like, what the hell? Some of them were so funny. Um, but who would drink a liter of soy sauce? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a weird thing. Like anything can kill you. Um, Apple stores are hecka nice, minimal. Yeah, the Apple stores are really, really nice. Um, and then like when they like, you're like, where's like the checkout? Like you don't know, and then they just have like a phone or like, and then there's like a little like cash register that slides up from the desk and stuff. I'm like, the store is really cool. Even though I don't go that often. If you text a green pat, what the hell? Why does it matter? I mean, to be fair though, like if I'm trying to like borrow someone's phone and they have an Android, I have like no idea how to use it. I'm like, how the hell do I use this? Um, I guess it's like ease of use, but like, how often do you need to like you probably don't need to like you couldn't figure it out. In Cuba, we see a lot of pan con timba, which is bread with a solid guava, with solid guava, like on top. That sounds good. I have no problem with that. Linux. Okay, if they use Linux, I guess. Okay, I can't really say anything though because I work in the tech industry, so like it's not that weird. But it is kind of like weird to use Linux. Um, you mean them? It just you just know they're like very techy if they use Linux. A friend of mine actively stopped having a crush on someone because their last name is Driver and her first name is Lori, so they married. Her name would basically be the British for truck driver. Well, you could just not change your last name. What's the problem? I mean, but that's I mean, if like you were forced to change your last name, um, if you're forced to change last name, I wouldn't want that either. I actually wouldn't want that either. That's a valid reason. I think like having like a weird name is a not a weird name, sorry, but like having like some sort of hang up about the name is a valid reason. Like not dating someone that's the same name as a family member or like um yeah, something like that, something like that. Would you guys date someone with the same name as you? Like I know most people don't have a gender neutral name, but like would you date someone with the same name as you? Um I feel like Android users spend all day trying to convince you why their phone is better than an iPhone. I feel like that doesn't apply to everyone. Your cousin dated a dude named Jake and her brother's name was Jake? Yeah. I feel like that would be weird. I don't know. But at the same time, it's like if you meet someone like you really like it's just a name. It's just a name, you know? Especially if for example, like Jake is a very common name. I don't think I'd ever have that problem with my brother. You have two first names, so you could probably get away with using the other name in that case. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's fair. And I say I haven't heard of a single couple with the same name. Taylor Swift once dated Taylor Lautner. They were both named Taylor, but that could happen if your name is Taylor. Still a tad weird. Let's be real. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it probably becomes normal after a while, but like, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. It'd be really weird. Like any family member, I wouldn't be able to date someone with the name. I think it'd be weird. That might be a deal breaker. I think it's a valid deal breaker, honestly. Okay, wait. I'll be right back. I just go to the bathroom. Also, I'm very congested. Okay, enjoy the Malomar. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Taylor Lautner is married to, wait, what? Taylor Lautner is married to a Taylor who changed her last name to Lautner, so they're both Taylor Lautner? Wait, what? Wait, that's, that's so confusing. Why would she change her name? Then you wouldn't be able to tell them apart at all. Kimmy has the same name as your brother's ex. It's the closest weird thing I can get. That's not that weird though. Like it's not like a. I mean, if you both date the same person, maybe that's weird. But like, I don't know. That's not that weird. Taylor Lautner has dated two Taylors. That's true. Yeah. What a weird like coincidence. Um, and now Taylor Lautner and Taylor Lautner. Now Taylor Lautner and Taylor Lautner are friends with Taylor Swift. What? Why would she change her name? That's so confusing, isn't it? You would not be able to tell them apart. Does she have like a nickname, really? How do they know who's referring to who? That's uncomfortable just for him because when he says her name, his current partner goes, "Oh, really?" Yeah. I mean, but surely she knows at this point. Like, surely he knows that that's what Kimmy's name is. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't think I ever I don't think I ever know if I'm dating someone, I don't know their ex's names. Like I don't feel like I don't really care. But I guess maybe like unless I already knew them, or like I like know the ex as well. But like I feel like it never comes up. I feel like the name does not matter. But yeah. Oh, I mean, I guess it wouldn't. I guess it's not that weird to date someone with the same name as you. You know, it could happen. It could happen. um, Caring about exes is kind of weird. Yeah, I've never once like asked about an ex. I don't know, but maybe people just talk about it. Just comes up. It's like relevant or something. Like some people like having like they have like a lot of stories or something like that. But usually just like don't bring it up. I don't think it matters. Unless like for example, like if you had like if you had like some sort of like I don't know like baggage or like some sort of story that you had to tell, where it's very crucial. But yeah, I guess that would be fair. It would be kind of it'd be kind of cool to have a friend group of like 5 to 6 people with the same name as you. That's true. That's true. I mean, you already have two. Chikano, you and Ricky can just get a few more people, and then you can make a group. Um, I don't know any other Mayas. It's not that common. I mean, it's like it's not an uncommon name, but like it's not like I don't meet that many people with that. When you have too much time in a relationship, that subject eventually comes out. I guess so. I guess so. But like, I just don't have any like relevant things to say about any exes. Like nothing like crazy happened, you know. Like my name is kind of uncommon. The meeting with the same name as me is like that. And the Spider-Man meme, I guess. Surely, like if you go by Ricky, like I feel like that must be fairly common, no? Um, but welcome in Fenric. How are you? You feel the same? Really? I don't know. I don't meet that many Mayas either, and I don't consider it. I don't consider it uncommon. You know several Mayas here. Mayas here. It's a relatively common name. Oh, so if I want to make my group, I gotta go to Norway. With the but I guess it still counts if it's a J. You did go by Ricky. No one calls me Ricardo. Oh, I guess you still don't meet that many people named Ricky. I guess I don't either. Let's see. Also in the playlist. Nice, nice. You guys just resting up after Pogo Community Day? Oh, did you catch anything good? I was doing Dynamax Adventures, and I caught a Mewtwo. I caught a Mewtwo in Dynamax Adventures. Uh, I caught uh, I forgot. I forgot the name. Heatran? No, not Heatran. I literally cannot remember. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go. Um, I caught Mewtwo. I caught Tapu Fini. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember what else. But I had never done Dynamax Adventures before, which is in Pokemon Sword, and it's like actually hard Because like the NPCs they give you are like really bad. Then like you can only have 4 deaths going all the way through, and you have to use a rental Pokemon. And the like so they don't give you like that good a rental Pokemon. So um it's like a bit it's actually kind of difficult. Um yeah, I love So Me. I was oh my god, I had a dream where I had to dance to this song. I was like dancing to this song and I like wasn't doing it right for some reason. Like I was like trying to dance to this song, but I kept getting it wrong. And I was like, it was like some like dire situation. I can't really remember now, but like it was some dire situation, but it involved this song. And I was like trying to do like the dance, and I was like, I was just wasn't able to do it. Get the shinies I needed for candy, so you're happy. Let's go, let's go. Um, sorry. It was a grubbing community day, so I didn't grind as much as I usually do. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Pretty sore though from the COVID vaccine I got. Oh, well, I hope you feel better soon. I hate the aches from the vaccine. I remember like when I get the vaccine, like like a few times when I got it, like just lying in bed hurt because like I felt like my bones were like touching the bed and it was like hurting, and I was like, oh, this is awful. Um, yeah, so the aches are not fun. And then when I had actual COVID, yeah, the aches are the worst. But like it was only for like a day or two. And take a painkiller, take a painkiller. The randos are so bad in Dynamax. I know they're so bad. And the what am I trying to say? The the rental Pokemon they give you are also bad. So it's like a double like it's like it's really annoying. Um, so it was hard. It was hard. Are we talking Martin Solrock level? No, 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 no. Um, they're slightly better than Martin Solrock, but sometimes they just like only do like they only do like a power up move and then never attack. So some people do that, yeah. There's a Clefairy that does that for sure, but not as bad as Martin Solrock because Martin Solrock never attacks once. Um, my sister and her boyfriend got the COVID. Luckily, we work at CVS, so I was able to get the shot without an appointment. That's good. That's good. I hope you don't catch it either. But yeah, I got COVID as well, and it was that's why I'm coughing. But yeah, it was very unpleasant. So I hope you don't catch it. Praying to give the AI Clefairy something to heal. Okay, yeah, the Clefairy heal was actually very good. And whenever they take the Doug Trio is like weirdly strong. Like the Doug Trio is quite strong, so it's actually good. Um, but yeah, the Clefairy and the Doug Trio were actually good. But it's still hard. I'm like, I think you might need like 4 people. Like if you have 4 real people, then it should be easier. But I did not have that. The puggiest moment in your Sword and Shield career was when TPU's wall effect counter actually dealt damage. Oh, true, true, true. Um, the day that one is good, and then also like when Martin Solrock actually attacks, and then some of the raid den CPUs are actually okay. Like the Jolteon, it's not that bad. Um, I don't know. When the AI drops Clefairy for the Mon you beat, I cry. I sometimes they like sometimes they pick up a bad Pokemon, but like it really just depends. Um, but I think it's just like some of them sometimes they have good decisions. Sometimes they just like do like a move, like they do like a move where it's like protecting from one shots, and then you're like, that's not gonna do anything, you know? Or like they just like do something really stupid. Um, some Pokemon always use like substitute. They just like keep doing substitute, and I'm like, stop doing substitute. Like it's not helping here. Like, um, or are they just like they just do like really stupid stuff sometimes, and I just can't be bothered. Or they like keep doing power up moves, and then the big Dynamax Pokemon like nullifies your stat changes, and you're like, why did you do that? Like you know they always do the nullify stat changes. You can't just spend like 5 turns powering up. You know, like it's not gonna do anything. So that's really really annoying. But yeah, but I was able to get a few Pokemon, but a lot of them took like a few tries, honestly. But I did get my Mewtwo. I did get my Tapu Fini, so I'm happy. Tapu Fini is actually very very cute. I didn't know about it before, but I was like, I like Tapu Fini. I was happy with that. And obviously Mewtwo is iconic, and I wasn't able to catch Mewtwo in Pokemon Let's Go. I wasn't able to catch Mewtwo. So then I felt like a out of redemption, you know? But then when I went, the first Dynamax that I went into, I went to catch it at the end, and then I was like, I only have 3 Pokeballs. And then one of them was a Master Ball. Like I had like a Master Ball, and it had like 2 random Pokeballs that were like Moon Ball and then like Repeat Ball or something like that. Like I just had like 3 random ones, and I was like, including the Master Ball, and I was like, why do I have no Pokeballs? Like I had like 0 Pokeballs, and then and then I was like, I must have like sold them all, you know? Um, and then like I also like, and then I sold all my treasures, and I had $500,000, and I was like, well, why did I sell my Pokeballs? Like this is so useless. Um, and welcome in, Jane. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? I was just talking about Pokemon. I was playing Pokemon Sword and Shield last night. So I was talking about that. I wonder if some years from now people would think Sword and Shield is the best Switch Pokemon game. I think Sword and Shield. I know you agree with me, but like Sword and Shield is good. Like Sword and Shield is really, it's fun. It's not the most polished, but like compared to what else we have, it's good. You know, like when you think of the other when other Pokemon Switch games, like, um, it's definitely better than Scarlet Violet. Definitely better than Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Um, let's go. Let's go with, I think it's fine. Like I would rate like, okay. I would say like Pokemon Sword and Shield is like A tier. I don't think any Pokemon games are S tier. I think Sword and Shield is A tier. Let's go is like B or A tier, honestly, because like it's actually quite well polished. Some of the decisions in it are like kind of eh. But like when you look at Pokemon Let's Go, it looks the nicest out of every Switch game. It looks quite nice, and like it's polished. There's no like glaring issues with it. I think it's fine. I would put it at like B, and then I would put like Scarlet and Violet at like D tier, maybe even lower. It's not great. And then Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl also like D tier. It's not great. And then like Pokemon Snap is like only okay. And I don't like the gameplay. I was like the exact moment you said "Let's go," I got a Discord notification saying "Let's go." Oh no, that's kind of weird. There's like a glitch in the Matrix, I guess. Did you realize that I'm AI? And I just like mine everyone's data, and I just like say what you guys want to hear. You agree graphically it's nice, but it's fun, but I don't know the gameplay. Yeah, but I think for what it is, and like what we have to compare it to, as a game, it's okay. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone for sure, but it's okay. I think it's fine. Like I would put like Pokemon Snap in like B tier as well, probably. Cause it's not like the most like encompassing game, but it's like okay. I don't personally like the gameplay, but it's like fine. Um and then also what? What else is there? Oh, Arceus I think is A tier as well. It's actually decent. In terms of quality, it's not the best, but for what they did is like they tried, which is what matters. Um, it's not my style. Like I didn't enjoy it personally, but like I can appreciate it for what it is. So yeah, I think Sword and Shield is up there. The best part about Scarlet Violet is the glitches. My favorite part is Miraidon Coridon randomly disappearing. I had a moment. I think I clipped it, but like at a moment, I was playing the DLC yesterday, and I was like, some NPCs walked by me and they were saying something like with the speech bubble, and I wanted to see what they were saying, so I went back to follow them, and they just disappeared. They're just gone, and I was like, oh great. Um, they just like never came back to. Like I thought they would like respawn when I got closer. They just didn't. They just disappeared. I didn't even leave. I didn't go far away either. I was like 10 steps away from them. And then when I approached them, they disappeared. You haven't played Scarlet Violet from what I've seen. The full freedom doesn't really do much. No, it does not. It does not. You love Legend Arceus, but it's such a cool concept. Yeah, I like that they were like, they tried something new. The quality of the game, the quality of the game is not the best. But compared to Scarlet and Violet, it's much higher quality. I thought it was a bit it was too grindy for my taste, and it was really annoying. Because like you had to keep repeating things over and over, and like, but a lot of people like that in Pokemon, and like JRPGs and stuff like that, so that's fair enough. But I gave up on the game because it was like completing like the researcher rank or whatever was like, it was too much for me. But I would still rate it higher. I was actually kind of trying to figure out like, so my mom's going to Japan in a few weeks, and my uncle got a Switch recently, so I want to get him a game because last year I got my aunt something, not a game, but I got my aunt like a crocheting set, but I didn't get my uncle anything. So I was like, maybe I should get him a game because he's been really enjoying. He really enjoyed playing Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, he played Tears of the Kingdom, and he played it a lot. Like I'm checking his hours now. Yeah, he played 410 hours of Tears of the Kingdom. And I wanted to get him Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I wanted to get him Breath of the Wild, but I just don't think he's gonna like it. Because I think after playing Tears of the Kingdom, going back to Breath of the Wild might be like underwhelming. I'm saying this as someone who like loves Breath of the Wild like way more than Tears of the Kingdom. But I know him, and he likes like JRPGs and like games with a lot of like stuff and like different mechanics and like stuff like that in it. So I don't think he would like Breath of the Wild as much. I think he's the type of person who would enjoy Tears of the Kingdom more than Breath of the Wild. And it really just depends on the type of person, the type of games you like. Because I think there's an argument to be said for both games. Because I really prefer Breath of the Wild, but I think he definitely would prefer Tears of the Kingdom. So I don't want to get him Breath of the Wild. I think it'll be underwhelming. It could be Legend of Street Fighter because it'd be Hobbit for him. He doesn't have anything that could play it. I'm sorry. So I was thinking, he hasn't played anything else. So I know he doesn't have Pokemon Arceus. I was thinking of giving him my copy of Arceus because it would be free for me to give it to him. Could have a physical one. I think he might like it. Because this one's free, I was thinking of getting him Fire Emblem Three Houses. Because I heard Engage is not as good. And I'm upset because I should have bought it. I have the game. I have it digitally. I should have bought it physically. So I could have just given it to him, and I'm like actually regretting it. Now I'm like 100% on the physical game train. You know, like I'm like I totally regret getting it digitally because I could have given it to him, and I don't have to pay $90 for the game again. It's like so not worth it. But it's yeah, too bad. It's too bad. But I didn't know at the time, so. Theos is better story-wise, but I think Engage gameplay-wise is still good. I don't know how much he cares about the story. Actually, I have no idea. I think he wants, like, the gameplay and stuff. But he was really interested in Fire Emblem. Because he saw it on my Switch and he was like, can I play it? And I was like, you can start it, but, like, I'm only here for a bit. Like, you're not going to finish it. I told him it's really long. So, like, I think that would be a good option. He might like Arceus. But I don't know any other JRPGs that are on the Switch. Aside from Pokemon. Because they don't have, like, Final Fantasy or anything like that. And he does not like Persona. I asked him about Persona, and he said, I don't like Persona. And welcome in Dark VIP. Nicole never bothered you anyway. I literally had, like, I cut my finger yesterday or a couple days ago, and I have frozen band-aids. But yeah, welcome in. Astral Chain is really good. Is it a JRPG? Getting Katamari. I was actually playing Katamari. I was playing Katamari with my cousin on the TV, and he was like, "What the hell is this?" I don't think he was interested because I was showing it to everyone, and then they were like, "What the hell is that?" It's a JRPG. I see. I'm looking at it. Is it like are the characters in high school? I think that's what he didn't like about Persona. Like he didn't like that the characters were young because he's like a 60-year-old man, you know. So he was like, I don't want to play like kids, you know. That's why he didn't like Persona. Based uncle. Fair enough. I have Pokemon bandages that I picked up while buying rubber bandages. Yeah, same. That's what I have as well. I have like normal bandages and I have frozen bandages. Katamari Damacy. I have. No, I've Katamari Damacy reroll. I know they released a new one though. Wasn't there a new one like just a couple months ago? I didn't get that one because I think Katamari is really hard. But then me and my cousin were playing it, and then the music in Katamari is like cursed. Like I'm like, what the hell is this? And then we were like singing along to it. We're having like a karaoke to the Katamari song. It was really funny. Um, he knew he was the kid to play it all. Oh, fair, fair. Yeah, you're right. He was just didn't want to seem like too interested in Katamari. They should just like police officers, so they're not too young. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Um, yeah, that could be good as well. I'll see. I don't know, cause he like specifically pointed out Fire Emblem, but I think it's because I have it. I'm not sure what he's interested in, but yeah, I think he'll be happy with anything. But I really wish I'd gotten Fire Emblem, um, physically instead of digitally. Maybe I should just finish it though. Maybe I'll actually enjoy it if I play. But I hate the combat. I don't know what to do. I hate the combat, and the auto battle does not work. Because the auto battle is too bad. It doesn't actually work. It's unfortunate. Weird obscure Japanese games are my jam. The weirder the better. Is Katamari that obscure? I don't think so. I guess it's obscure here, but probably not like in like the Japanese DS era. Like it's not like that. My cousin, my cousin, literally, she says she like starts singing like she's at her workplace, like she's at her like workplace with like her like middle-aged like colleagues, and then she starts singing that song from Rhythm Heaven. Like you guys know the song. It's like what is it? ね歌うよそうよあなたに and then the one where you like clap your hands with the monkeys when she says like three things. When she says like hi hi hi, and then you clap four times after that song. She starts singing that, and then like her coworker will like do the clapping part while she sings it. I'm like, what the hell are you doing at your work? Like, I just had like I know Japanese workplaces can be like very like serious and like very formal, so I'm like, I thought that was really funny. But if you, it's like that's one of those things. If you know, you know. Like if you played Rhythm Heaven, like if you know that song, and you know you can cop along. It's funny. They made the combat the easiest in the game compared to the other Fire Emblems. I know, but I don't like it. Like I don't like the type of combat. I think yeah. Is it called a tactical RPG? Whatever it is. Like I'm like, why is there a chessboard? I just want to mash Y. Like I want to like run around and I want to like press fighting buttons, and like um I just don't like I don't like playing chess either, like it's the same kind of thing. There's this obscure Japanese game called Mario Kart. Wow, that must be weird. That must be an obscure game. You probably love Final Fantasy VII Remake. You think? Wait, Final Fantasy 16 is the husbando one, right? I think I would like that. I mean, I don't know about Final, like, it looked annoying when Estat was playing it. Final Fantasy 7. There's like, I don't like games with too many mechanics, but if it's QTEs, I love QTEs. I don't like action RPG. That doesn't appeal to me. If you put RPG in the word, I don't like it, but QTEs, I love QTEs. But I just don't like games. I know this is, okay. I know it's like, kind of like, this is my like main hurdle playing Genshin. I don't like games where you have to like level things up. Like I'm like, why is it like it's so annoying? Like why is there like a level for everything? It's like I gotta level this stuff and then I gotta add the skills to this character and then level this up and I have to manage my party. Like I don't like doing that. Um I don't mind having like chores and stuff like that. Um like in Pokemon, it automatically it automatically levels everyone. And even then I liked making teams with like IVs and EVs, but that was like just kind of like I liked doing some of those activities, but sometimes it's like really annoying. Um, but it's kind of I know it's kind of like it really depends on the type of grinding because I know it seems hypocritical because I play Genshin, which has those mechanics, but for Genshin it's like for me it's more like Animal Crossing where it's like you have your daily tasks, right? It's like in Animal Crossing it's like, oh, I've got to like um dig out, hit my rocks, and like do this every day. And then in Genshin, it's like I have to do this every day, but it's not this. I I kind of like having like a routine, but I don't like grinding in general. Grinding is not necessary with older JRPGs, though. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, I like games that have to wait real time to keep grinding. I like that. Ricky, we're the opposite. I'm like, oh, thank God. I like being done for the day. Like, I'm like, oh, like I did all my things for the day. I'm done. You know, like, um, I think that's the difference. Cause in like a JRPG, you're like never done. You would not enjoy RuneScape. Isn't RuneScape the one that's like? Oh no, sorry. I literally was asked this question. Everyone knows tells me it's like Minesweeper. It's not the same game. But RuneScape is also like really old looking, isn't it? Doesn't it look like a Windows Vista game? Go get irons and gold, fruit harvest, check Nook Market. I know. Those were the days. It's actually like so nostalgic though. But I really like I like stuff like that. Like I like Animal Crossing. I played it so much. Can't believe I'm Air 58. I think I'm 57. How'd you get to Air 58? Didn't you start playing around the same time as me? You must have played a lot. Because I think it stopped for playing at the same time as me. And he's also AR 58. I'm just very slow, I guess. Um, RuneScape is quite old, yes. Okay, okay. I don't like old games. Do you guys know this? I don't like old games. Um, I can call when I'm done whenever I want. That's true. That's true. I don't know. I just like having like I don't know. It just feels like I don't know. I think it's just like I don't like having that endless grind. I don't know. And then like I feel like a lot of JRPGs, it's like the amount you have to grind to the next thing, or like to like to like level up enough for the next thing. It's like a lot. It's like a lot more than I want to do. For example, we just very fast and we play a lot. Yeah, I guess you like. I guess when I don't make like meaningful progress aside from dailies except on stream. So I guess I only play like 3 hours a week. Um, you probably played a lot more knowing you, Sana. Um, is this an old MMO? We have to grind each individual skill. Sorry, instead of picking class, you just grind whatever you want. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I would like that. But Zirconia, you're definitely gonna play the Riot MMO when it comes out with me, right? Cause I never played an MMO. But I think we could play the MMO. I need to gather a bunch of people so they can like help me grind. But if I really hate the game, I won't play it. But I'll try it. I'll try it. I definitely want to try it so I can like, um, because I want to meet my favorite characters. I want to go to Bilgewater and I want to meet Toots of Fate and Graves. And I want to go to Piltover and I want to meet Caitlyn and Vi. Can we like have missions as well to complete and then wait for more the next day or whatever? Yeah, I think it's just like it's not like freedom. I think I like the freedom in Genshin where you can decide. I like being able to decide what you do every day. Like I don't like having like a list like we have to do these things. And it's like okay, you can only do this. But in Genshin it's like oh like I can level up this character or I can level up this character or I could work on this person's talent or artifacts or whatever. Like you can kind of choose. I like having that. I don't like games where I like yeah, I don't like I like freedom in games, but I also do something I do also like linear games if it's like story based. So we're all gonna play Fashion Dreamer. Oh no, the Riot MMO is not for like years. Like it's not even like they don't have like any information on it. Um but yeah, we're all gonna play Fashion Dreamer because it's coming out in November, right? We're all gonna grind that. It's gonna be it's gonna be like an RPG grind, RuneScape, but in Fashion Dreamer. We depend on the RNG, but the gameplay loop hooks me, then grinding isn't gonna be a problem. Yeah, I guess. I guess it doesn't feel like grinding if you enjoy it, you know? And welcome in, the angel. How are you? Yeah, I think it just depends on the game for me. Um, I mean, I think there's a few categories of games I like. One is like linear story games, especially indie games. I love it. Indie games, cinematic games, I love. Two would be like kind of like open world, like atmospheric games, stuff like that. I like that. And then three is like miscellaneous. Sometimes I actually just like the gameplay, which is rare, which is very rare. But yeah, I think it just depends. Um, and then some games that just like draw me in with like aesthetic and stuff. Like I think in theory, on paper, I would not like League of Legends or like Wild Rift or anything like that, but I just enjoy it for some reason. Um, but just yeah, I don't know. There's definitely some wild cards. It's not like a it's not like a hard or set rule. Big Chilling finally got a Majora's Mask cartridge after fumbling 3 times. Let's go, let's go. Are you gonna play it then? It's exciting. Miju will be the hub for the fashion dreamer community. Yeah, I'm gonna become the top fashion dreamer streamer. Fashion dreamer streamer. And then I'm gonna be like sharing all my fashion dreamer outfits, and like I'll be like the top content creator for fashion dreamer. It's gonna happen. It actually might happen because like who the hell is gonna be playing it? Maybe the top streamer has like 20 viewers, you know. Stranger attracted to roguelike card games. What does that even mean? Have you played Legends of Runeterra? I played it a little bit. I'm not a card gamer. What are some examples of games that hooked you for gameplay? Breath of the Wild? But even then I didn't really like the combat in Breath of the Wild. I was running away from enemies. It was more like the exploration loop, I guess. Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Sword, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. I need to look at my games. I need to look at the games. I don't know. I guess Genshin. Stuff like that. I'm not really sure. Oh, this song is Sparkling by Changha. Changha. You write it down. Okay, I spelled it wrong, but you get what I mean. Remember when you get big? Yeah, the fashion dream will be gonna be huge. My tongue might sneeze. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Slay the Spire. I don't know what's involved in Slay the Spire. Are you gonna get the P3 remake? I've never played a Persona game. I'm sorry. I started playing Persona 5, but I never finished it. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy Persona 3. Like I feel like if I was gonna enjoy one, it'd be like a newer one. Cause I know the older ones are a bit like questionable in terms of content, you know, like a bit questionable. You looked at Runeterra, but it looked too advanced for your tiny brain. Surely if you can play like World of Warcraft, like you can play Runeterra. It didn't seem like I played a little bit, but I was a bit confused about how to play, but I only played a few games. Your favorite China God song has to be Gotta Go. Okay, Taste. That song is so good. I think that's my favorite Changha song as well. Especially with like choreography and stuff like that. I love Gotta Go. I prefer it to like Snapping. Although I think Sparkling is up there. Gotta Go is my favorite. You super hyper P3. But if you have your honest opinion, like you guys know me, like would I like P3? Like I feel like Persona 5 is already like too questionable in terms of like its content and like how they treat some of the characters, especially the female characters. I feel like it's gonna be worse if it's an older game, you know? Like surely they got better over the years. I did a video I recommended about Persona 6 and people were like, I guess people found out like what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? I guess people found out some information about Persona 6 and like they were like unhappy about it. But I don't know the context to it. It was just some random video. Gotta Go so good. You like play and dream of you. I don't think I've ever heard Dream of You. But I haven't listened to Play that much either. I like Gotta Go and Roller Coaster. I forgot about Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster is also my other favorite. P3 is much more normal. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I feel like I know Miju well enough to say that she wouldn't like any of the games I play. Fair enough, fair enough. At least we both played Wild Rift for like a short amount of time, you know? But maybe the Riot MMO is the time, you know? Like we're both super into the same game. We're like on the grind, you know, in the Riot MMO. It doesn't even have a name, so like we just have to call it Riot MMO in like 2 years. I'll say you like the theme of the game, but I know you wouldn't like playing it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I feel like a lot of you guys know like what I would like and not like pretty well because I'm pretty vocal about it. No life together every waking hour instead of work. That's my one fear, like playing an MMO, because I know they're really addicting. Like my one fear is that I'll just like no life it. But I've never okay, to be fair, I have no life to game and that was Animal Crossing. I played like 200 hours in a month. Like I played like um I played like it's time, Ricky. I was wondering if you're still here actually. Um but like I would like I would literally like play it. I would sometimes even play it during work, but like I would play it like after work, and then on the weekends I would play like 8 hours a day. Like I'd play like from when I wake up to go to sleep on Animal Crossing. Um, they're designed to consume your life. Oh no, I'm kind of worried, but surely that won't happen to me, right? Feeling things that around you that I could. I need the English version. I need the English version. I haven't listened to it that much. You're making me feel something new. You're making me feel so brand new. How do you even get 8 hours out of Animal Crossing Day? It's when I was first starting because there's a lot of progress to make, and I decorated my island a lot. Like I like did a lot of decoration. So most of the time it was like terraforming and putting stuff down and like going to islands and stuff like that. So I had a lot to do. One of those things where probably best to watch someone who's played P3 before to play the remake instead of playing it yourself. So it's that. Oh, actually, I don't know if he's played P3, but like, I'm sure he'll play the P3 remake because he played Persona 5. I don't know actually. I'm gonna watch him play Final Fantasy because he said he's gonna stream it. But if he streams Persona 3, I'll watch it. Although I keep missing his streams because he just like he's just like, oh, I'm gonna stream today, and I miss it. 8 hours of Animal Crossing made you was for real chill. I was. And then we would like, I was like at an internship at a time, and then like we would have like we had a Slack chat that was like for turnip prices, and then we would all like find the person with the highest turnip price at the company, and then we would all we would all like um we would all go to that person's island. And one time, and one time, I let my coworker come to my island to buy something from my shop, and then or to it was like the crown. You know, the crown's like $2 million. Um, he came to my island to buy the crown, and then he bought me one. He was like, "I gave you one as well." Like people are just so rich on Animal Crossing. Like he was like, 3 million, not a problem," and he just gave one to me. It was insane. You have 1,150 hours on Animal Crossing. What the hell? I mean, I was someone who burnt out fast. Like I literally like I played 200 hours in like a month, and then I burned out so fast. Are we even friends on Switch, Sana? I don't think we are. You just send me your friend code. Um yeah, I don't see you in my friend list. I have it open right now. Um excited for Final Fantasy Remake Part 2, Zach. I haven't met Zach yet, so I guess I'll find out. But I enjoyed Final Fantasy 7 Part 1. And the characters were likable. It was great. I think it was like sometimes like games like that are too long though. You know, there's just a lot of stuff in the middle that like I feel like that's my one problem with JRPG. That's another main problem I have with JRPG. It's not for the grindiness. It's like they're too long. Like there's so much like filler. Like it's like they have like a filler episode in like the middle of the story. I'm like, you don't need that. Like just take that out. Like it's I'd rather like for example like Persona 5. Like there's so many parts like are just taken out. And they could have had a much like tighter game, you know? Like not everything is really necessary. Like if it doesn't fit the theme in the game or the plot or whatever, like why leave it in there, you know? Um looks amazing. That's true, Ricky. I guess Ricky. Yeah, Ricky will definitely be really looking forward to it. Wait, who's your favorite character in Final Fantasy VII, Ricky? I mean, you guys know mine is Aerith. I love Aerith and I love Sung. You feel like Persona 3 Remake would get me back into streaming? Let's go, let's go. Turnip market speculators, the day traders. um, they did pad the heck out of part 1 for a segment that was only 8-ish hours in the original. Oh, really? Oh, that's why I felt the same. That's why I felt like that. Too long to play Genshin that never ends. No, Genshin is so much filler. It's stupid. Genshin, like, pacing is, like, not right. But they're actually getting better, but, like, Genshin is so padded out. Like, legit, everyone jokes. One of the running jokes is, like, they literally, like, will take something that could be said in, like, one word, and they'll say, like, 5 paragraphs just to say, like, just to communicate that one point. It's so annoying. But they're getting better. They're getting better. But I don't hold Genshin as a standard for that. But yeah, it is an ongoing game. I know your favorite, Sana. I still think, yeah, that's another situation where we're just like opposite. We'll just choose the opposite person. Cloud and Tifa, baby Tifa. Fair enough, fair enough. I really ship Tifa and Aerith. Like, I literally, like, I think they're dating. I ship them a lot. I'm hoping for some more Aerith and Tifa moments in part 2. Okay, Barrett is cool. No, Barrett is cool. I like him. I ship Reno. Okay, me too, me too. I ship Reno and Sana as well. I don't really care. Reno's the guy with the red hair, right? You support that, not gonna lie. Yeah, exactly. You see her, right, Ricky? Do we all support Tifa Aerith ship? It's real, right? They're dating. I cannot sing along to Twice. But yeah, that's my favorite part about Final Fantasy. When I played Final Fantasy VII as a kid, I thought Reno was cool as heck. Yes, he is. Where do you work? You know exactly where I work. I work as a software engineer, but I'm not gonna tell you where I work. Welcome in Prime Group. I've seen fan art of that and I give them a thumbs up. Yeah, yeah. It's really good. It's really good. I would love. I mean, I would love to see like appropriate fan art. I'm sure there's some questionable fan, spicy fan art of them, but I'd love to see some cute fan art of them, Tifa and Aerith, on a date. Like I want to see that. I wonder how much they'll change. I know what happens. I know what's supposed to happen, but I wonder if they'll change it. Cause they've already changed the story quite a bit, right? Because I mean, they added like it was supposed to be 8 hours, and they just made a whole game. So I'm not really sure what else they can do. It's hard to say at this point. Yeah, I guess I mean we don't know until they do it, but I guess we'll see. It'll be interesting. They changed something big actually. What is that? I don't even know if I'll remember. I don't remember the plot very well. It was a while ago. Like when the stat streamed it, that was like probably like a year ago now, right? I don't remember it super well. I guess we'll see. It can be a spoiler. I guess. Oh, okay. Maybe leave it then. Ricky is talking about Zach. Is it a spoiler? I mean, I don't care about spoilers, but I don't think we should spoil the game that's gonna come out soon. But yeah, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Deltarune videos. I'm very, very excited for next part of Deltarune, but I think it's gonna be like another year or years, so it's not gonna be anytime soon. But that's like one game I'm personally very, very much looking forward to. Like that's the game I'm looking forward to the most. But I won't stream it. That's just for me. That's my personal game, It's so much of a spoiler. Yeah, I mean, if it's a spoiler for the original Final Fantasy VII, I think it's fair game at this point. Didn't the game come out like 10 years ago? I think it's fine. Um, but yeah, that's the only game I'm like really. I can't think of anything else. I want to look at upcoming games. Oops. Upcoming games 2023. What is coming up? Release schedule. Okay. I guess going into October. Oh, this is too many games. I can't look at this. What big game? Okay, not every new game. I don't want like every new game like ever. Um, let's see. October. Let's see. There's a lot. Detective. Oh yeah, Detective Pikachu, October 6th. I need to play that. I want to see like how it is, then I'll play it. That sounds exciting. Um, Roblox on PS5. It's time. Um, well, there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh, Spider-Man 2. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Oh, that's the new like 2D Mario, right? That could be exciting. Um, we just already seen Asaf finish the Final Fantasy remake, so she has seen the cutscene where they like go through the portal and like Zack is there. Are you gonna have time for these games and become a Street Fighter pro? That's true. That's true. But you have to teach me to become a pro. Cause you're washed up, right? You hurt your hand. You're washed up. How's your hand, by the way? I guess you were in the tournament last week, so it's better now. It's amazing how much they managed to pad Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, they're just milking it. Your Zack didn't die the second part. Oh, like he's meant to die. Can they keep Aerith as well? I like Aerith. But I guess if she dies, that'll be sad too. Like I like a good sad game. Hogwarts Legacy for Nintendo Switch. That's never gonna run. Um, Behind is amazing now. You play like FT50s with your student like every night. Doesn't hurt. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad. It would have been so annoying if it was like a ongoing thing. But I'm so glad it's better. Um, it's like the Hobbit film. Yeah, there's like a million Hobbit films, isn't there? And then like there's like shows and stuff. Originally Zack died, but in this he's alive somewhere. Oh, I mean I don't even know who Zack is because like he wasn't really in the game yet. Wait, there's a game called Super Crazy Rhythm Castle. That sounds kind of exciting. That must be a rhythm game, right? What the heck is Persona 5 Tactica? What do you guys know about that? Um, you stubbed your finger in your trunk yesterday putting Costco groceries in it? Oh no, I hurt my hand too. I cut my finger on the scissors. I didn't know that my scissors were so sharp. Um, there were three really long Hobbit films and the source book is pretty short. Oh, that's why they added like weird stuff. Doesn't make sense, right? It's a Fire Emblem-esque Persona 5 game. Oh, that's why it's called Tactica. I see. In December, there's Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. It's time. It's time for I can play as what's his name? Jake Sully. It's time. And I control dreaming anytime what does you want? Avatar 2. I haven't watched Avatar 2. It's time for the Avatar game, you know? Um, I guess we'll see. Yeah, there's nothing really that I would like really want to buy. Maybe the Switch games like Detective Pikachu, and then maybe the Mario game. We can do another Mario game and we can have a prediction on my death count. Cause remember I died like 200 times in 3D World. That was like that was crazy. I didn't know I could die so many times. I want to watch the movie The Creator. What is it about? You heard it was long. Avatar, yeah, Avatar is really long. Cyberpunk dystopian type of vibe, right up your alley. Oh, then when is it coming out? Go watch it then. Nothing's stopping you. I mean, the movie theater is very expensive though. I'm like really reluctant to go to the movies. It's very expensive. But I will watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Um, September 29th. Oh, well then go watch it. You can watch it next week. Mario 3D World is really the Sekiro platformers. True, true. Um, I can say I have. Yeah, it's okay. Mario 3D World is actually hard though. Do you not agree? Like Mario 3D World is actually kind of hard. You wanna watch FNAF 2? Let's go, let's go. We can share thoughts on the movies. But you don't know the lore, do you? You know how many I watch? I follow the lore. I know not everything, but like I watch a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's videos. You know the lore? Okay, what's the lore? um, it's only hard if you play it with friends. Okay, I tried once to play. I tried once to play with Jack, and then like it just DC'd. Like it just DC'd over and over. Like you would be playing, you'd be like, oh, it's finally working, and then you would like go to play it, and then it would just like DC. Like that was like years ago. And it was not it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. But I heard it's also hard because you can like bump into each other or you can like throw each other off the edge. A Mario game hard. Mario games can be hard. I struggle with all platforming like fixed cameras. Um, okay. I guess I'm not the only one then. Then we'll both struggle with Super Mario Bros. Wonder on October 20th. Um, Only real ones know about the bite of it. Oh, you know about the bite of 83? Okay. Okay, we gotta watch the FNAF movie then. And then we'll both be like, it's the bite of 83. It's like a Golden Freddy? No way. Watch a ton of Game Theory? Yeah, it's true. Maybe Chicago's watch every Game Theory. It's time. And welcome in, Nee. How are you? No, Jack is in the UK, so that's probably why. Like the Nintendo servers like just could not handle it. But yeah, it didn't really work. So, but they should tell you like it doesn't work, you know. You're doing good. I'm glad. I'm also doing good. Yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah, Nintendo. I mean, yeah, I think Nintendo's probably even if I tried to play it with like a stat or something, it probably wouldn't work. I have a feeling. Um, but I think it's it is what it is. I'm not gonna play that game again anyway. It's too hard. It's way too hard. Do I even have it in here? I do. I never finished Bowser's Fury. I was just not into it. I was like, it's not fun. So, but I do really love Odyssey. Like I think Odyssey is really fun. But I think it's also because it's like you have a lot of like freedom to just like run around and do. It's just like fun. It's like a fun game. But I know the 2D one is gonna be different. Nintendo going downhill. Let's be real. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I think it's also like kind of sad because like okay, with Mario it's fine. Like with Mario I'm like, oh okay, like I can expect like a quality game. You know, like with Mario I don't have a doubt like it's gonna be like a quality game. And like even Zelda, yeah. But yeah, it's kind of sad like people have very negative opinions of the company and it's well deserved. Like people have really like their reputation is not good. And then like yeah, and then like there's like maybe like a couple IPs that are still like producing new good content, but like yeah, they're not making anything new. What's the last new IP? They did Arms. Is that even that popular? I was Splatoon maybe? Yeah, Splatoon. But Splatoon is crazy popular. And I guess Splatoon is like good as well. It's not like a bad game. Nintendo be hating on their fan base. Yeah, they actually like hate their fans. It's pretty bad. Like everyone, it's like kind of just like even everyone just agree. There's not that many like Nintendo defenders out there, you know? Like everyone, even the people who are very nostalgic towards Nintendo are like, yeah, the company sucks. Like, is just how it is. Although I see a lot of Pokemon defenders. There's a lot of Pokemon defenders. And I'm like, you can't defend, like, come on, what are you gonna do? What are you defending? Like, I understand defending the developers, it's not their fault. But like You can defend Pokemon as like a brand, like Pokemon games. Um, oh, Nintendo spreads their division who are responsible to handle specific IPs and niche. Yeah, I'm assuming it's pretty separated, right? Because there's different there's different like quality levels between different IPs, and it really just depends. We're just hoping for new hardware, new Zelda. You're asking for new Zelda already? They just made a huge game like a few months ago. A new Illumination Zelda movie. What would they even do for like? I feel like Zelda wouldn't fit that vibe. I don't know. We don't ask for much. Yeah, I mean, I really like the Switch, but even okay, Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom like didn't run that well. Like I'm not someone who notices frame rate that much, but like oh my god, when I did that like I went to Lurelin Village and I did that like did the combat challenge there and I did the combat challenge. It was chugging. Like it was like hard to play. It was like when you open up Scarlet and Violet and you have to get used to the frame rate, like and it like, kind of like makes you dizzy for a second until you're used to it. Like it was like that for like a minute. It was a bit rough. Um, I would say not creating new IPs is not purely a Nintendo problem. That's true. That's true. That's like all of Hollywood as well. And rest of gaming. Imagine Link talking. Yeah, what they do? It'd be weird. I think I have to figure it out. There are 11 divisions on Nintendo, but some just got MA or haven't made anything for an off amount of time. Oh, weird, weird. The frame drops whenever there's like a cloud of dust on the screen. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird too, because like I feel like Breath of the Wild ran pretty good. Um, so like they know how to make a game that like runs well despite the hardware. But I guess there's a lot more area. Like even that game, like Korok Forest and stuff, didn't run that well. So maybe like they had more areas that were like that. But a game that mass on a Switch is a feat itself. It is, it is. But it's still um, like it was still it wasn't like unacceptable. Like the frame rate was not unacceptable, but it was definitely like worse than I would want it. Um, welcome in JL. How are you? And the Tokyo team that was responsible for making Mario Galaxy and Odyssey just went completely silent. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I guess. But you never know what's going on in the company. You know, like it's very hard to know the inner workings. Like you don't know what they're thinking. Um, and they probably don't share too much. They didn't really upgrade the graphics. No, they didn't. They didn't. The graphics are exactly the same, as far as I can tell. um, like the graphics are the same, but the performance is. I was very. I was very surprised by the performance. I thought people were exaggerating, saying that it's like lagging and stuff, but like it was fairly noticeable in Tears of the Kingdom. It didn't like it didn't affect. It wasn't like to the point with like Scarlet and Violet or something like that, but like to the point where like, I was still like, I wish it was a little better, you know. Like Breath of the Wild is like to the point where it's like, oh, it's fine. Like I understand. I think it's good quality despite that. But Tears of the Kingdom was a bit pushing that line. Um, Nintendo is so secret. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They probably are. It's really hard to tell what they're doing and like what's going on there and what their plans are. I guess we'll see. Allegedly, the next Switch console is like closer to PS4, Xbox One graphics. I mean, that's pretty good. PS4 can run some really. Like I had a PS4 till very recently, and it there's some really nice looking games on PS4. That's like miles above the Switch. Like the gap between like a Switch graphics and like PS4 is like pretty big. Um, there's some really nice looking games on there, and like Uncharted or like Detroit Become Human looks really nice as well. Like, and yeah, I'd be okay with that. Graphics aren't every no graphics aren't everything, but like it would definitely help. Like for a game like Tears of the Kingdom, for example, it's not gonna help with like Mario, but like it will help with like Tears of the Kingdom, right? Like they're probably limited quite a bit by the hardware. Um, they could probably make more, right? And I mean, I think in Nintendo's case, they don't make like hyper realistic games anyway, and people who care about that aren't necessarily gonna buy like a Nintendo console anyway. But graphics are everything, but graphics also can be really nice. It's not gonna like it's not gonna like make the whole game. Like I'm not gonna buy a game just for the graphics. Um, but I do appreciate really really good graphics in a game. Like a lot of games I play, I'm like, oh, like this looks really really nice, but I have to like the other part of the game as well. I'm not gonna play just because it looks nice. Um, but I do I kind of I'm not a graphics Sandy. I'm not a graphics Sandy, but like I do like it. I'm like, whoa! And when you walk in the snow and there's footprints, I'm like, wow. um, might sound a tad biased, but I think console gaming is kind of dying. I don't know. I have no idea. Um, I just like kind of prefer playing on console. I think there will always be people that prefer playing on console. Um, I think you underestimate the market. Think about like families who have a Switch, or um, a lot of people don't have a PC, and like some people just like like think of all the FIFA gamers, the people who just like play like Madden on their Xbox, or like Call of Duty or Halo or something on their Xbox. There's probably a lot of those people, who just play like that, and like so many families have Switches. I think there will always be a market for it. Not everyone like I think PC doesn't have like for like hardcore gamers maybe, but like for it's not PC can't cover every use case. Graphic is nice to have, but never a deal breaker. I mean, it's a deal breaker if it's real bad. Like I think like if it wasn't Pokemon, like the graphics of Pokemon Violet would be a deal breaker. If it's like that bad, I'm like no, no. But I guess it's more like performance. It's not like graphics. Like for me, like when I played Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, like that was actually like deal breaker. But that was more like performance and like the amount of bugs and like problems in that game. It was just like it was also like the design of the game, but it's also included in like the quality. The graphics were nice, I guess. So maybe it's not the same thing. The game did look nice. It just didn't run. The game, the FNAF team obviously made that game in 5. Oh, that makes sense now. That explains so much. They made it in 5 nights. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They took the game too literally. They were like they wanted to be like full full immersion. Actually, worst graphic I've ever seen in a game was a deck builder roguelike called Dream Quest. It's just like real ugly. The game dev crunch time is real. And then if you don't finish the game in 5 nights, you get a bite of 83. Little stick figure art drawn by the programmer. Oh no, no. I mean, if you like, I feel like if you can't make graphics, there's other ways to do it. I don't know. Cause I love like you can have like pixel graphics. You can have like I think a consistent art style is more important. You know, than like if your art style is like hyper realism, sure. But like if you have a consistent nice art style, yeah. Not even a 4 hour work week, just games down. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's 5 nights and you're done. um the UI is ugly as sin too. Oh no. I think okay, Tears of the Kingdom UI was not great. I did not like it. It was like the menu looks really bad in my opinion. um I'm not I think a good UI. I think a good UI is important as well. At least like not bad. But I don't really like ugly games to be fair as well. Um I think like but I think it's like I think like what am I trying to say? Um aesthetic also for me is a big thing in games. Like if I don't like the aesthetic of a game, I have a hard time like going into it, you know? Um like for example, like Dark Souls and stuff like that, I really don't like the aesthetic. Um or something like that because I was like considering playing Elden Ring on my PlayStation because I was like, oh, that'd be a good game to have on the PlayStation, but I just can't get past the graphics. I don't like how I know the graphics, but like how it looks. It's just like really not my style. Hold on, Lionel, let me find an arrow dashment and it like lags. Like you scroll through your like 100 items and then it like lags. But yeah, the item switcher was awful. Like a lot of the like menuing and stuff in Tears of the Kingdom was really annoying to me, which I guess goes into like the rest of the stuff. I don't think it was like a bad game. It just I don't think I don't think a lot of the things in the game are like things I enjoyed, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. But there was definitely some serious problems with it. But I could see myself like if Breath of the Wild had those problems, I still would have loved Breath of the Wild. For example, like if Breath of the Wild had menu lag, I would still love Breath of the Wild because I loved it so much. But for me, like I didn't enjoy Tears of the Kingdom enough to like overlook those issues. So it like bothered me even more, I guess. I think I only have a couple hours left at the I only have a couple hours left at the Pokemon Violet DLC. I might finish it tomorrow. I think I only have like a little bit left because everyone says that like the story is only like 3 to 4 hours, and then like if you want to catch some more Pokemon, it's a bit longer. And I want to catch Sinistcha, so yeah, I have no idea what's next for Zelda, but I don't know if they're gonna go in like a more traditional direction or not. But it's really hard to say because they just released Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna leave it here for now as well. Because I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I want to finish Pokemon Violet DLC, and my cough is, as you guys can tell, my cough is still not the best. So I think I will just like keep it at 3 hours until I can talk without coughing. Oh yeah, I'll drink lots of water. Don't worry. I'm very 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 hydrated. Don't worry. After 6 episodes of the open world, it's hard to think they'll go back to linear. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know that like probably Breath of the Wild and like Tears of the Kingdom probably sold as much as all the other games combined. Like probably right. Like so it's hard to see them. That is a good point as well. But yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, and hi, bye, Yokomoto. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I will rest my throat. I'll rest my throat. I'll go to my mom's house, get some good food, see my dog. I miss my dog. And yeah, I'll stream tomorrow at 12 p.m. normal time. And we'll finish the Violet DLC, I think, because I'm not I don't think I can stream Just Dance yet, but hopefully next week I'll be able to stream Just Dance. I would love to. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It was really nice talking to you all and catching up. It's always a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for some Pokemon. Bye everyone.